For the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Yeah. What's up? It's the boy Coach Malachi Williams in the building. We back. New Media Today USA Boxing. We are back. Yes, sir. This is the Super Bowl edition. Before the Super Bowl edition, in America, they have something called the Super Bowl. It's supposed to be this global event. Yada, whatever. You know what I mean? I haven't really watched a lot of football this year. I don't really watch TV that much. So I kind of like detach myself from a lot of shit, man, because I try to, I'm focused on some things I'm trying to get accomplished, but that's neither here nor there. I'm going to watch the game today, so it is what it is. And I know everybody else is probably going to watch it as well, especially if you're in the States. So, this live won't be long today, but it's going to be impactful. It's going to be nice, sweet, and impactful. You see what I'm saying? It's not, and we started 30 minutes earlier today. We normally start at 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, but we started 30 minutes earlier because, just to give everybody some wiggle room, what they're trying to do and stuff like that. But hey, man, listen, that's so funny shit, boy. Shout out to the queen, Karma Serene. Karma, what's going on, sis? Hey, boy, Karma Serene is a savage, boy. She give two fucks, boy. She don't give a damn. Oh, man. Shout out to Tupac 13. Shout out to Dave S. Shout out to Two Matador. Shout out to Little Green Eyes Peach. What's going on, sis? Shout out to Arlette in the building. Shout out to Ghost. What's going on, fam? Tupac 13 with the Lick Reed. Shout out to Bernard Burton. Let's see. I saw some of the fights yesterday. I did see the Daniel Jacobs fight. The crazy part about it, I only saw, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I only saw I forgot the fight was on. And I think I saw the fight from the 6th round up. I saw from 6 through 12. Shout out to my main man James Brown. Salute to who else we have in the building? James Brown. Let's see, James Brown, Ghost in the building, Alex Soto with the Lick Reed. Let's see, again, salute to the Queen, Karma Serene. Shout out to you, sis. Alonzo Amazing, what's going on, fam? Let's see, Bruce Goals, what's happening? Let's see, Bruce Goals in the building. Shout out to, I guess, Truth. I don't know how to spell that. How you spelled it different. Shout out to Wars, what's going on, fam? He said, good day, go Cincy. Okay, ain't nothing wrong with that, man. I think I put a couple dollars on the low now. I did it on the low on Cincy, on the low. Shout out to Big Hawk from Maryland. Let's see, Off the Ropes. What's going on, fam? I got some funny shit. I got some funny shit to show y'all. Oh my God. Let's see, man. Adrian Big 30. What's going on, fam? Shout out to my brother Punch Perfect Boxing. Jamie, what's going on, brother? Let's see who else we have in the building. George H, what's happening? Yeah, Jamie, we got to do another show together too, bro. Big Hulk. Hey, man, let's get into this. Let's give everybody a round of applause. Shout out to my brother, man, Big Hector Garcia in the building as well. Eddie Val as well, man. Let's get into this real quick. Yeah, now, hey, bro, I didn't think that. As you guys know, I picked Daniel Jacobs to win the fight Friday. He didn't win the fight last night. He lost the fight last night. So I was wrong on my prediction. But but it was I saw the 6th round all the way up to the 12th round. And I had no idea that a Daniel Jacobs and John Ryder fight will cause so much controversy. Some people saying it was a highway robbery, a blatant robbery. That's what some people are saying. Again, I didn't see the 1st round to the 5th round. I didn't see it. I saw 6. I think I saw the 6th round. Either 6 through 12 or 7 through 12. Let me see. Because I have the DAZN app on my phone, and I just realized it was a fight. So I looked. Yeah, I think it was like the start of the 6th round. Now that I think about it. Now Daniel Jacobs. Some people saying he got robbed. We did a survey too. Let me pull the survey up. Let me pull the survey up. I'm looking at this guy, right? I'm looking at this guy over here, man, and I'm gonna show you guys today. This dude is hilarious. Oh my God, this dude is hilarious. We did a survey, and the survey says, let's see. We don't have 304 votes. Okay, 304 people voted in this on this poll we did. We did a poll, and I'm not talking about a stripper poll neither. We did a poll, so we're gonna see what's up. Now, Daniel Jacobs lost in a close split decision last night, match against John Ryder at the Alexandra Palace in London. The final scorecards read 115-113 for Jacobs. The other scorecard said 115-113 for Ryder. And the last scorecard said 115-113 for Ryder. Now, many had scored the first half of the fight 6-0 in favor of Jacobs. Some people say he literally pushed out a shutout in the first 6 rounds. So the question is, did he win any other rounds between 7 and 12? I'm here to talk to you guys about that, right? Now, many scored the first half of the fight, as I said before, 6 rounds to 0 in favor of Jacobs. But the second half of the scorecard, the second half scored it for Ryder. So if you did it like that, that'll probably be a draw, right? Now I'm not gonna lie, I gave Ryder the next 4 rounds. I gave him the 7th round, the 8th, 9th, 10th, 7, 8, 9, 10. I gave him 11 was kind of like a swing round for me. It could have went either way. But the 12th round, I definitely gave that round to Jacobs. You know what I mean? So that's what I gave, right? Now, there's no way in my mind, there's no way in my mind, guys, that, from what I saw, right? And again, I got to go back and look at this fight in its entirety because I did not see rounds 1 through 5. If I tell you guys I saw rounds 1 through 5, I'll be lying to you. I didn't see it. I saw the 6th round all the way up to the 12th round, right? So I got to go back and look at it. Now, as I said before, some people are screaming robbery. Daniel Jacobs got robbed. Some people are saying, hey, this is why we don't like to come to London. Some people are saying, hey, man, it was a close fight. It could have went either way. Some people are saying that, hey, man, this is karma for Daniel Jacobs because of what happened to Gabe Rosario, when he fought on Gabe Rosario fight and all that stuff there, yada, yada, yada. We're going to deal with all of that, right? Now, however, in my opinion, because of Jacobs did slow down in the second half of the fight, he slowed down, in my opinion, in the second half of the fight. Maybe the judges saw it differently. Who knows, right? Now, the question I have for everyone in the chat is this. Do you guys feel that this fight was a blatant robbery for John Ryder? Did John Ryder benefit from some hometown cooking? That's a possibility. There's so good possibility. You know how this shit goes in boxing, right? John Ryder has been a victim of losing close decisions himself. So, we go, can't get mad at Daniel Jacobs, can't get mad at John Ryder. John Ryder and Daniel Jacobs are not the judges. So we can't get mad at them. They gave us a good fight. It is what it is. From what I saw, Daniel Jacobs let Ryder pretty much get on the inside. He was getting hit with some clean shots. Daniel Jacobs was. The rounds I saw, he was just blowing it. He was just blowing it, just getting hit, not really doing much. And then in the 11th round, he picked it up a little bit. In the 12th round, he fought. He fought good in the 12th round. I clearly gave him that 12th round. But from 7 through 7, 8, 9, 10, he lost those. To my opinion, he lost those rounds. The 11th round could have been a swing round, and so in the 12th round, I clearly gave it to Jacobs. But that's neither here nor there. The question I have for you guys: do you guys feel in the chat that this is a blatant robbery? And I did a survey. I did a vote on it. Did a survey on it, and I'm going to show you guys right now. Do you guys feel that the fight is I say the question I have for you guys is this: do you guys feel that this fight was a robbery for John Ryder, or do you feel that this fight could have went either way? You know what I mean? Because the fight was so close in the second half. Let's talk about it. And also, guys, if you want to join the channel, it is pinned to the top. This is how you join it, to become a member of the channel. You put that right here and drop that right here. So if you want to become a member, just click that link right there in the chat and you'll be good to go. Let me go over here to the chat and see what you guys think. But hold on, hold on, let's see. Chick said not a robbery. It wasn't a robbery, huh? Chick said it wasn't a robbery. Okay. Lonnie, what you say? He said Coach Dub, aka BMW Black Man working hard. Hey Lonnie, what's going on, fam? PBC fan, but what you say, bro? You say robbery. They robbery poppy. Okay, they robbery poppy. Okay. Gary, what you say, man? He said I thought it wasn't a big robbery. Ryder fought well on the later rounds. Okay. Bruce Gold said people don't get it. Even in a close fight, must have a winner and a loser. All right, okay. Ghost said a split decision cannot be a robbery. And you know what, Ghost? I was kind of saying the same thing. I was like, okay, it was a split. If it was a split decision, I'm like, okay, well, it literally it was that close. You know, a judge saw it differently. He might have gave a swing round to Ryder versus giving it to Jacobs, and that literally could have been the difference between a draw and or a victory for Jacobs. You see what I'm saying? So, he says, trick card. What you say, fam? You say, Tricardo. You say, Danny Jacobs is pushing 40, not 40, 40. He's pushing 40. Already been through chemotherapy. He's done well. He's done well to be even back. Doing strong. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, hit the like button. If you're old to the channel, hit the like button as well. I see exactly what you're saying, fam. I see exactly what you're saying. Either way, yeah, it's a close fight. I gotta show you guys. I gotta show you guys the poll now. I gotta show you the poll. Of course, I'm gonna show you the poll. Knockout boxing. What you say, fam? He say close fight, 7-5 either way, no robbery. Kosik versus Valdez and Fox versus my yesterday. Yeah, were robberies. Okay. The second half of the fight that I saw, Jacobs was getting hit, and he wasn't really, it's like he got tired, he gassed out. From what I saw, I didn't see that first half that you guys saw. You know what I mean? He said Jacobs left off the gas pedal. He should own his own loss. Yeah. So that's why I'm asking, guys. Tupac 13 said, "What's done is done. There's nothing we can do." Ryder got the dub, but I was going for Jacobs. Yeah, I was going for Jacobs too. But he lost. It is what it is. You see what I'm saying? Maurizio, what you say, fam? He said it was a close match, but I had Jacobs with the slight lead. Sneaky robbery. Now, you know what I will say? If you know you're fighting in another man's country, it's your job to make the victory decisive. If Jacobs let the foot off the gas and allow all of those rounds to be close, he can't cry about, well, you know what? I can't say what he can't cry about. But you get what I'm saying, though. You understand that you got to have that mentality like a Marvis Hagler mentality or a Terrence Crawford mentality or a Canelo Alverez mentality or a Wilder mentality. You know what I mean? When Wilder was knocking out, when Wilder was knocking out,
but this bum been taking the easy matches, fighting other bums.
So, when he was knocking those guys out, he knocked them out. He stopped them. So the best way to ensure a victory in boxing is to stop your guy. You stop him. You know what I mean? That's the best way. Diallo, hey, what you say, fam? He said, I thought it was a draw. Okay. All right, you know what I mean? Thought it was a draw. Shout out to Mr. Nice for dropping that $2. Bam, super chat on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He told Charlo he touching M's. He meant L's. Well, he could touch the M's and L's at the same time. You know what I mean? He was touching M's now when he said it. Truth be told, he was touching M's. Go said the French judge gave it to Ryder. Okay, all right. You know what I mean? All right. Some people told me because I didn't see the first half. I only saw from the 6th round, 6 through 12. I didn't see the first half. I didn't see the first round through the 5th round. But from what I heard they say Daniel Jacob was putting them. I know the 6th round he was doing pretty good. But I heard Daniel Jacob putting them paws on. Clearly they said he won the first 6. I didn't see the first 5. So just being honest with you. You know what I mean? So, Bruce, what you say, Bruce? He say these fists will be the judges, Marvin Hagler. Yeah, listen. And that's my thing. When you know you're going into foreign soil, you got to know that, listen, I'm finna beat the brakes off this dude. Now, that's what Errol Spence did. He ended up stopping, he stopped Kell Brook. Hell, even when Crawford came to the UK, fought Ricky Burns, he beat that dude he beat him so bad that they had to give it to him. That's how bad he beat him. He beat that dude so bad that they had to give it to him. They wanted to give it to they wanted to get a Ricky Burns, but they couldn't. He was like, man, Crawford was trying to knock him out, but he was like, man, this dude here, man, bro, when you put them paws on him like that, and then when he beat him, the crowd didn't boo, they clapped. They were like, yeah, man, the judge got the. That's how when you fighting on someone else's soil, that's how you got to fight, bro. That's how you got to fight. Period. You can't be over there shucking and jiving, bullshitting. Shout out to Misfit. Shout out to the Queen Misfit. She say, chat. She say, coach and chat. Didn't think we were going live today. Yeah. Because I told you I wasn't going live today, Misfit, but I changed my mind. I changed my mind, Queen. I just went ahead and, say the hell with it. The hell with it. Shout out to Randy Arias. What's going on, fam?
Hey, okay.
He say for dropping that half for bam, dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Let's see. I'm from New York City, and biased as hell. Hey, I respect your honesty, my brother Randy. I respect your honesty. So I won't say who I think who won, but I think it was a dope fight. Ryder has to be commended for turning it up in the second. Salute us, coach. Yeah, hey Randy, you know what I mean? Ain't nothing wrong with that. At least you honest. No, but hold on. That doesn't mean that Jacobs did not win the fight. Jacobs probably did win the fight. But from what I saw, it was like he was letting him, he let him in the second half, he kind of took the gas off and he made this fight a lot more difficult than it should have. You know what I mean? Passion, what you say? He said, Blue Blood claiming Charlo got right out, is back training and will be acquitted. Yes. I didn't want to talk about Charlo going into the tank. Yeah, I didn't want to talk about him going in the tank, but it is what it is. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Hopefully he can still get that Canelo fight. Hopefully. Con Shiner, what you say, fam? He said, I had expected a victory for Jacobs due to Ryder's previous losses to guys like Saunders, Fielding, and Callum Smith. He say, but no cigar in this one for Jacobs. Ryder did enough to get the decision win. You get what I'm saying? Like if it's a close fight, bro, like fights like that, 113, 115, literally that's a swing round or two. You see what I'm saying? That's one judge saying, I might have gave him 7 rounds, but 2 of those rounds probably was swing round. You get what I'm saying? Like when you go, you got to stop a motherfucker, man. You got to stop him. Dog. As a matter of fact, let's look at the poll. Guys. Let me show y'all the poll. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, hit the like button. If you're older to the channel, hit the like button as well. Let me show y'all the poll. So we did a poll. As you can see right here. And as you can see, this is not a stripper poll. This is not an ice cream truck poll. This is not the North Pole. This is a boxing poll. Okay. So now, as you can see right here, did Daniel Jacobs get robbed last night versus John Ryder and should have won? Question mark. Or, that's one question, or did John Ryder do enough to deserve the split decision victory? Another question mark, right? As you can see, we have 304 people that voted. And as we say in the South, we had 304 people, We got 304 people that voted, and not 4. And 47% said Jacobs got robbed. And 16% said Ryder dominated the second half of the fight. And 34% said the fight was close, could have went either way. And 3% of the people who voted said it was a draw. Okay, all right. Okay, so right here, it said 34% said it could have went either way. So this either way, this people right here who said it could have went either way, this how close it was. It could have went either way. So it's a possibility that judge could have said, hey, man, you know what? Now, I ain't saying it was no hometown cooking. But what I'm saying is because Jacob let the gas off the pedal in the second half, he was getting hit with some shots. He was getting outworked. Like in the second half of the fight, he was getting outworked to me. He was getting outworked to me. He was making, I think because he got tired, he was making Ryder miss, but he wasn't making him pay when he was making him miss. And then Jacob saw right hands coming to him. He saw the punches and he was getting hit with them. You know what I mean? So the second half, you can arguably say Jacobs lost his 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th round, maybe the 11th. And then the 12th round, I clearly gave it to Jacobs. He fought and he let them hands go in the 12th round. But anyways, but when it's close like that, how do you know what I mean? How do you now I've seen robberies. Like I've seen robbers, more or less just blatant robbers. But 47% said that Jacobs got robbed. So who am I to argue with the people? But 34% said it could have went either way. So you got to look at these two things as well. 47% say he got robbed. 34% say it could have went either way. So I just had to show you guys that. Hey, what you say? Go say, the poll is a split decision. Hey, the poll is a split decision. Eddie Val say, sources say, Canelo wears a Mexican flag to the ring. He's racist. Sources say. Boy, them doggone sources says, boy. Man, sources say. Who the sources is? Don't worry about who the sources is. Just know that sources say. You know what I mean? That come from a source. Who is the source? Let's see. George Jakes, what did you say, fam? He said home advantage has always been a factor, especially for American fighters. You know what though? This another thing too. Remember we talked about Friday. I say, listen, man. I remember when Dan Jacobs fought Gabe Rosado. Gabe Rosado. I thought Rosado had beat Jacobs. I thought he won. As a matter of fact, Gabe Rosado was commentating him and Nigel Benn. Nigel Benn was going with his heart, saying that he felt like that Ryder dominated the fight. I'm like, what the fuck fight you was watching? You know what I mean? But was no domination. But but he admitted that he was biased. Conor Benn did admit he was biased. But Gabe Rosado, he said that shit. He said that he felt like Jacobs got robbed, even though he felt like he got robbed. He said, I got robbed against Jacobs. I clearly beat him. He said, now Danny Jacobs know how I felt when I fought him. And I'm like, you know what? Hey, man. So that's what it is. Jacobs has been the beneficiary of close, questionable fights that a lot of people thought he lost. He's been the beneficiary of that. And then he also been on the opposite side of the coin of it as well. So it is what it is. It happens. But it wasn't like from what I saw, it wasn't like Jacobs was putting them paws on him in like the second half, dropping them, bam, 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 hitting them with 4-5 punch combinations, making them look bad, making them miss, and catching them with uppercuts and check left hooks. And it wasn't like he was doing that. In the second half, from what I saw, he wasn't doing none of that shit. Pissing out, I'm yelling at the phone. I got the phone like this. Man, stop getting hit with the right hand. God damn, man, what you doing? Why you coming? Why you being so passive in the clinch? He's in the clinch. Jacobs being real passive. I'm cursing the phone out. Why you being so passive in the clinch? Why do you ain't fighting to get out the clinch? It's like he was tired from what I saw. The second half. And then the 11th round, he picked it up a little bit. In the 12th round, he did his thing, in my opinion. Shout out to Mustafa Malik. Hey, okay. Dropping that $2. Bam, super chat on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said somebody I had for non-tripping on you today. Oh, yeah? Oh, okay, man. I don't know why. This is my first time being on the show today. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why they tripping. Why they tripping on the old boy? I have no idea. I'm a nice guy. I'm a nice guy. I don't know why they are. I'm a nice guy. He said Jacobs basically told Rosado to suck it up. Yeah, he told him to suck it up. Yeah, suck it up. Yeah, now Jacobs got to suck it up. Jacobs got to suck it up, right? You know what I mean? He said, China, what you say, fam? It was a judgment. It was a judgment karma for the split decision victory against. Oh, okay. okay. He said, it was funny the way Gabe said that. Yeah, it was funny the way he said that, Neil. Neil, that shit was funny, though. It was funny the way he said it. It was funny the way he said it. Because, shout out to Yarmis Potter. He says, Jacobs fights like he's doing us a favor. Like he should win because he came. He said Jacobs fight like he doing us a favor. I'm doing y'all a favor. I'm doing y'all a favor. I ain't got to be here. You see, I'm looking out for y'all.
I'm the group. I'm the best thing ever happened to this damn group.
Hey, that's how Jacobs stuff in the ring. I'm doing y'all a favor. Shit, I ain't shit. I could have been home. I came here to entertain y'all. You know what I mean? I ain't got to do this here. I'm doing you a favor by allowing you an opportunity to watch my skill set. He says, a lot of upsets since the pandemic. Fighters not training year round or taking the sport serious. Jacobs, Russell, Michael Garcia, even Hurd. Yeah. But you know what though? That ain't no damn excuse. And I'm not coach's show. I'm not saying that you making an excuse, my brother, but that ain't no damn excuse because the guys who Mikey fought, he trained hard during the pandemic. The dude who Hurd fought, he trained hard during the pandemic. Mikey Garcia, Jacobs, Russell, all them dudes that they fought trained hard during the pandemic. So that ain't no excuse. Them niggas just getting their ass whipped. They coming in there picking cherries, thinking this shit sweet. You see what I'm saying? And that's what happened when cherry picking go wrong. When cherry picking go wrong, that's what happened. Alonzo Amazing. He said you guys have to see IBLP and Southpaw debate. Southpaw got schooled. Hey, I saw some of that shit. That shit. I saw, but that shit was hilarious, dog. That shit was hilarious, bro. IBLP now he's probably getting what I be getting. See, but he did it on a live show. But the threats, you know what I mean? Shut up, pussy. Shut up, PUSSY. Shut up. When I see you, you come to Chicago, I'm going to do this. F your moms, this and that. I'm like, oh, my God. This is just too much. This is just too much. I told you, you got some beta males. You got some beta males in here, man. Hey, bro, these dudes, man. He says, I'm time set for now, please. Coming on, coach. Yeah, you know, I don't know why. Like, why they don't like me? I'm a nice guy. I'm friendly. You know what I mean? I'm very respectful. I'm courteous. Like, I don't get it. Like, what did I do? You know what I mean? I'm the nicest guy on YouTube. Literally. Friendly. I'm the Mr. Rogers. You know what I mean? He say Jacobs always feel like he wins all of his losses. His problem is he can't accept the L. Listen, that gave Rosado, man. Yeah, that ain't no damn excuse about no pandemic. Shit, the fighters they fighting and be in the pandemic too. You know what I mean? The fighters they fighting in the pandemic. Let's see. Hold on. Let me let you guys see this. Let me let you guys see this shit right here. Oh boy, this is hilarious. Oh, this is so funny. I shouldn't do this at all. I shouldn't do this. But this is hilarious. This is hilarious. This is hilarious. I shouldn't do this though. I shouldn't do this. You know what I mean? He say for non AKA Martin Blackwell. I don't know why these guys. He said, but IBLP did school at full southpaw. Yeah, IBLP funny the motherfucker. That dude is hilarious, bro. Funny. And you know I like to laugh. So I used to have him confused with BFTB. I'm still getting that IFBP and then BFTB. I used to get them confused, to be honest with you. When I used to hear the names, you know what I mean? Because one of them dudes kind of crazy. But IBFP, that dude hilarious, bro. That dude is funny as hell, bro. That dude is funny. Like, he is funny, bro. He funny, bro. He funny. And you know I like to laugh. And you got to watch that shit. Smoke some weed and watch that. You know what I mean? I ain't saying Coach living for the head free, bro. Listen, I don't understand. Like, can't we all just get along? Can't we all just get along? If you're new to the channel, please subscribe to the like button, man. We got over 100 people watching. We got less than 100 likes. Come on, man. Can't we all just get along? Why we got to want to shoot each other, beat each other up? I'm just saying. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know why. I don't know why these dudes, and some of these dudes, they don't like me. Like, why? What did I do? I'm the by far. I'm the friendliest guy on YouTube. Friendly. You know what I mean? Anyway, so for some of you guys that didn't see it here.
You don't box, you ashamed of your race. You don't box, you ashamed of your race. You don't box, you're ashamed of your face. You don't box, you ashamed of your race. You don't box, I would beat the fuck at you. You don't box and you're ashamed of your race. You don't box and you.
So you don't box and you're ashamed of your race is why Jamal Charlo ducked the Canelo fight in 2019?
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Like, you feel me? I'm just trying to,
Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis.
What the hell is going on? What's going on, dog? Like, what's going on? Like Marvin Gaye. What's going on? What's going on, man? Salute to all the content creators, man. Salute. He said they don't like your show. They don't like your show, Fro Coach. Yeah, they don't like my Fro. Hey, shout out to Money Brown, man. Money Brown, you be getting them trolls too. Money Brown, you be getting them trolls over there too, man. I already know, bro. Hey, listen. See, I've been getting the death threats, right? I've been getting the death threats. But I'm just saying, shout out to Money. So let's give my brother Money Brown a round of applause. Fuck yeah, Money Brown and IBLP. Fuck it. All this, can't we all just get along? He said, when IBLP told Southpaw, who the hell pays that house that Walls Green nowadays? Are you in the 70s? I gotta go back. I'm just saying though. I'm just saying though, right? I'm just, I ain't the smartest guy in the world. I ain't the smartest guy in the world. You know me, man. My GED education, though.
Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
Man, some of these dudes, man, I don't understand these dudes, bro. I just don't. I just don't. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Oh, man. Lord have mercy. Oh, man, the great Reverend Abernathy is here in the building, man. Abernathy, Coach just don't take a little water break. Reverend Abernathy is here in the building. Lord have mercy. We gotta lay some hands on some people out there today in the boxing content creation world. We gotta lay some hands on some of them and put some of that olive oil, you know, from the South country, nigga from South. Put some olive oil on their forehead and pray for them, because some of these guys, they just take this boxing shit too serious. They just take it too serious. They want to fight. They tell you, if you come to my city, I'm going to do this and that. Lord, oh, man, this shit don't make no sense, man. As a matter of fact, since today is Sunday, church Sunday, you know how we do it. Church Sunday, man. Let's go ahead and crank up the organ. The organ, where's the organ? Oh, here you go. Lord have mercy. I don't understand. I don't understand. We want to say a prayer for our brother who was threatening IBLP. Whatever telling him he come to Chicago, he gonna do this and that. Let's say a prayer for that, brother. What's your brother name? South Paul. South Paul, we're gonna say a prayer for you, my brother. Because I know that you got out of character yesterday. And I understand, my brother, that sometimes when you try to articulate your position and you have trouble doing it, you get upset and you want to threaten people. I understand that, sir. But what I want you to do, my brother, is we gonna say a little prayer for you, and we gonna try to see, can we make it come back pretty good, okay? We gonna say a prayer for our brother South Paul, because I heard he got bodied last night by IBLP. And we gonna say a prayer for IBLP because he didn't have to do people cheering like that. Sir, you don't have to do people cheering like that. IBLP, you were dead ass wrong for what you did last night. You took advantage of that man. You knew that man did not know nothing about boxing. You know he was going to get emotional, and you got him in his feelings last night. Now the brother talking about when he see you, he going to slap you, shoot you, do this and do that till you take your teeth out your mouth. Now, this YouTube stuff got to stop. I don't want nobody threatening nobody. We don't want nobody causing physical harm to nobody about their boxing opinions. You can't say you want to debate somebody, and then when you lose a debate, you immediately go to the race card, or you want to start threatening people. That's all I got to say. Lord have mercy. You're making us look bad out here on these YouTube streets. All these cheering watching us, all these women's watching us, and they see a bunch of grown men acting like beta males on YouTube. All the threatening, is it cause for? Can't we just hold hands, everybody, and sing Kumbaya? Can't we just do that? Salute to everyone in the chat. Is there any possible way we can just hold hands and just sing Kumbaya? Why we got to be threatening each other? If you lose the debate, take the L, go do some research, and come on back and do it all over again. You should not immediately resort to violence. You should not want to hurt nobody. I had a clown that's supposed to be living in Tennessee told me that he got shooters. And when he see me, he gonna do A, B, C, and D from his mama's basement. That nigga damn near 40, living with his mama in his basement, and he holler about what he gonna do to me when he see me. Oh, but I digress. Now, IBLP, you was wrong for that. You had no right catching a body yesterday. I hear that the police has a warrant for your arrest right now because you caught a body yesterday. Now, brother, I got a good lawyer for you to defend you in this case, to make sure that you can win this charge that's coming up against you. Because you didn't have to body that man like that. Now, to the other brother who got upset and started giving out threats, brother, please, you need prayer. Come on over here on Sundays, talk to the good Reverend Abernathy. We got some good olive oil for your forehead. We're going to rub it on your forehead, say a couple of scriptures from the boxing gods, and hopefully this will allow you to not get so emotionally invested, not only in a particular fighter, but when you lose an argument or a debate, if you cannot prove your point, sir, you should not automatically result to being angry and violence. It shows a lack of discipline on your behalf, sir. Now, I understand. I know you probably got shooters and stuff like that. I get it. I heard it all before myself. But all I'm saying is this, sir. Try to keep your emotions in check, my brother. Don't be threatening people online because it don't look good. You looked like a fool yesterday. You got all out of character. And I think if you go back and look at that video footage, sir, you will see that you was in error in your ways. So now, this is a lesson for everybody. Anytime you get so mad to the point to where you get too emotional, you might want to check yourself before you wreck yourself. Don't get mad and go to threatening people online, Don't tell them you got shooters. Don't tell them you're going to pull up. Don't tell them when you see them you're going to do A, B, C, and D. Don't call them a bitch. Don't call them a hoe. Don't say you're going to do such and such to their mama. Don't say you're going to do nothing to their daddy. Don't say you're going to do nothing to their brother, sister, cousin, uncle, auntie, mama them, cousin them, neighbors. Don't do any of that, sir. If you get to the point to where you get so angry, well, you need to do what I do. Just smoke you some weed, get you some of that good green, come on down, and you'll be even killed. You see what I'm saying? Do not get so emotionally invested to the point to where you want to start threatening people. Not a man, IBLP, he got to watch his back, because some fool talking about threatening him and talking about when he see him, he gonna do this, and the man can't come to Chicago, and it just make you look like a fool when you do that there. So we gonna say a prayer for the brother who's out here threatening people. We gonna say a prayer for our good brother IBLP. You see what I'm saying? Hopefully that he's protected, because since he's the one that got threatened last night, we heard they say they're gonna do something to his mama and stuff like that. So we don't want nothing happening to nobody, right? So we need to let all this go. We just need to get along. You see what I'm saying? Talk facts when you're having debates. When you're having debates, you have to talk facts and you have to come with receipts. If you don't know something, just say you don't know something. Okay? If you don't know something, just say you don't know something. But you have no right to threaten other people's cheering online. Do not be threatening other people's cheering online. If they didn't do anything physically to you, why are you physically sending them threats? If they didn't do nothing physically to you, why are you physically sending them threats? You have no right to do that there. You know, I rebuke you in the name of the boxing guys. You slipping on your pimping. You're looking like my homeboy Shawty Big Nuts. You gotta get your mind right, okay? I want you dudes to get your mind right. Stop threatening people. Stop talking about your shooters. Stop talking about what you're gonna do when you see somebody. Stop looking mean in cameras. Stop yelling in cameras. When you look mean in the camera and you yell, don't nobody believe you. When you sit back and say that you got shooters and you're gonna do A, B, C, and D, don't nobody believe you. When you sit back and start growling and looking gangster and tough, trying to convince me of your street cred, don't nobody believe you. You ain't scared nobody through no camera. You're not gonna jump through the camera. You're not gonna jump through your IP address, and you're not gonna come over here and do anything. So please, all I'm saying is, we grown men. Stop talking about what you're gonna do to other people cheering. Don't stop talking about you're gonna threaten violence to other people cheering, and we're gonna do that. So the brother who was on there with IBLP, he got bodied last night. IBLP, I hear the authorities got a warrant for your arrest, sir. You know, because you caught a body last night. So I have a good attorney you can use. I have a good attorney you can use. One of the best YouTube attorneys in the world. I got one you can use, sir, that you can use. So next time you decide to catch another body, you'll have adequate defense, okay? As for the other brother who got bodied, I hope that you will refrain from your anger. Refrain from, your emotionalism, and stop threatening people, okay? Other than that, that's it. That's all I got to say. Shout out to Alonzo Amazing. Alonzo Amazing, what's going on, man? We all got to get along. Hey, okay. For dropping that $2, bam, super chat on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He say Sunday church service preach. That's all I'm saying. Can we get an amen for that, damn man? Reverend Abernathy. We just want to make sure that everybody can get along. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Reverend Abernathy mistress. Have mercy, Lord. Hey, that's a good one. I like that. Oh, this is just too much. This is just too much, man. Hey, we don't need that. We don't need that. We just want boxing. We don't want to see no bloodshed, nobody threatening nobody. No, we don't want none of that. We don't want none of that. You see what I'm saying? He said, will Cincinnati body LA or the Rams body the Bengals? I have no idea. My team out of it, Tampa Bay out of it, so I really don't give a damn. Hey, what's the name? Oh, there was. I'm the type of dude like this here. When my team lose, the hell with everybody else. Fucking Bucks ain't the hell with them. I hope it end in a draw, triple overtime draw. I automatically start hating. Hey, for real, I automatically start hating. Shit, right now. He said, check your super chat. Okay, hold on. I missed the super chat. Hold on. Sorry about that. Shout out to Jason K. Hey, okay. For dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said White still not signing the contract. Not signing the contract. Okay. Hearn and Frank bodied Eddie. Hearn and Frank bodied Eddie. You got to watch their recent IFL interviews. So Eddie Hearn and Frank bodied Eddie. I don't know who that is. All right, okay. Also the zone with BT fall apart. Yeah, that has anything. I get what you're saying about the white part, but all of the other stuff about the networks and who bodied who, I don't know about that. But I'll check it out. I'll check it out. Yeah, but you get what I'm saying though. We don't need no more violence. Shout out to my brother Money Brown, man. God damn, we don't need that. It's listen, y'all gonna make content creators have to get security. Get security. It's all about it. What they gonna do? Yeah, when I see him, he's an old bitch ass. He's an old bitch ass nigga. Shut up.
You don't box, you ashamed of your race. You don't box, you ashamed of your race. You don't box, you're ashamed of your face. You don't box, you ashamed of your race. You don't box, I would beat the fuck at you. You don't box and you're ashamed of your race. You don't box and you're...
So you don't box and you're ashamed of your race is why Jamal Charlo ducked the Canelo fight in 2019?
Sir, I don't understand. Like, I mean, I didn't see the whole thing. I got to look at it and see. I saw like maybe 30 minutes of it. The shit was funny as hell. I saw like it was like 45 minutes long, so I probably missed the first 15 minutes. Yeah, the shit was fun. I think I saw from like the 16-minute mark on up. It was, to me, it was hilarious. It was hilarious. It was hilarious. I just don't want no. Hey, but he got bars though. You think we can sign him to a record deal? Money Brown Records. Money Brown. That we can sign him to Money Brown Records, man. I'll be the manager. He got bars. I think he could take Drake in the battle. He was kind of old school. He was kind of old school with it too, though. He was kind of old school with it. Kind of old school. I kind of like sound like Curtis Blow a little bit. A little bit of Curtis Blow mixed with sound like a little bit of Curtis Blow mixed with Cool Mo D. With a little bit of LL sprinkled on the top. So based on what I heard, he got some bars now. He can spit. I think we can. We gonna sign in the Money Brown Records. We gonna sign in the Money Brown Records, man. And I'm gonna be the manager. And I'm gonna get this boy some dates. And I think I think me and Money Brown come together. I think we market this boy right. We can do a little something. We got Curtis Blow mixed with a little bit of Cool Mo D. Curtis Blow mixed with Cool Mo D with a little bit of LL sprinkled on top. I think that can work. We can do it. I think that can work. You know what I mean? He said, damn, coach, I thought your stream was buried. What I did was really repeat himself like 10 times. Hey, man, listen, man. Hey, listen. Hey. I'm just saying. I don't want no smoke. I'm just saying, these dudes, man, with these beta males, man, they need to cut this shit out, bro. They gotta cut it out, dog. All the threatening, it ain't that serious. It ain't that serious, dog. That's all I'm saying. It ain't that serious. I have to put them in every content creator probably don't been threatened. Hey, I'm pretty sure. Shout out, hey man, salute the both of them brothers. Salute both of them. IBLP in Southside. Salute, what is South Paul? Whatever. I don't know IBLP. I watch a lot of his content though. That dude is hilarious. IBLP funny than the motherfucker to me. He funny. He talk that shit. I like shit talk. He talk that shit. You know what I mean? So he funny than the motherfucker. I never heard of the dude South Paul. But that dude funny. He funny. He hilarious, bro. He hilarious. That dude is funny as hell. Hey, Money Brown be over there banging too. He be banging too. Hey, Money Brown be handling them real smooth though. When the haters come in there, he handling them pretty smooth. Hey, matter of fact, we need to open up the phone lines. Hold on, man. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe to the like button. All right, listen, we need 150 likes. We need 48 more likes, and we'll open up the phone line. We need 48 more likes. Hey, yeah, man, I think I'm gonna get him. He got, what y'all think? You think he can make some money in the rap game? Shout out to George Woods. Hey, okay. Dropping that half for bam, dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
It say salute. Think smart, no violence. Yeah, the law. I'm just saying, man. This is ridiculous, bro. As a matter of fact, hold on. And listen, I do not own the rights to this material. This is for educational purposes only. I'm like, from what I heard, it was supposed to be like a debate of, just two men, two young men, just debating about boxing. You know what I mean? Just having a debate. Let me let you guys know what a debate is. Because I was on a debate team in high school. Debate is when you're supposed to come with facts in your debates and your arguments, right? When one group was always one person representing the group. When one person is talking, giving his argument, the other guy is not supposed to say anything, not supposed to interrupt him, right? At all. No interrupting, no use a bitch, use a bitch, use a bitch. I got shooters. You better not come to Memphis, homie. If you come to Memphis, me and my boys gonna get you. We gonna get you and say, you better not come here. Look, I'm like, bro, like what does this got to do with we just talk about boxing? Shut up. I'm like, okay, it's some really slow people that's in the boxing community. Some of them have channels. I don't understand these guys. Like, okay, but anyway, that's neither here nor there. But yeah, so that's what a debate is. You said your piece, you finished. Okay, now, and I have to allow you to say your piece. You see what I'm saying? Now this shit that's going on YouTube in the boxing circles, these ain't debates. They're just a bunch of niggas yelling, screaming, threatening, overly emotionalized. And that's all that's going on. As far as I'm concerned, I don't think nobody did nothing to nobody yet. I don't think nobody did nothing to nobody yet. Is there a track record of anybody ever getting messed up? Is there a track record of anybody doing anything to anybody who be giving threats? Is there a track record of maybe it's just me. I ain't been doing it that long. Let's see. I've been doing it. This is my 14th month. Yeah, I ain't been doing it that long, but is there a track record of anybody getting shot or beat up or stabbed or knocked out or jumped? Is there a track record of anybody who been getting threatened online? He said, cool Mo D, you're dating yourself here. Throw some raw bass in there for a while. Dating myself, shit, I'm 48. Shit. Yeah, raw bass, you throw raw bass in there, you know what I mean? But I go by how he sound though. He didn't sound like raw bass. He sounded more like, you know what I mean? Sound like more like Cool Mo D. You know what I mean? I go to work like a doctor. I go to work. You know what I mean? Hey, James say, opinionated facts. Debating is perspective. It's perspective bias at its finest. But when you're debating, you gotta have some kind of if it's a fact, it's not an opinion. If it's a fact, it's a fact, it's not an opinion. You know what I mean? A fact is something that's tangible that can be proven. You know what I mean? An opinion is just how you may feel about something, how you may view something. You know what I mean? So there's a difference. There's no such thing as opinionated facts. But some people say facts. Wait a minute, brother. That ain't no fact. We gotta prove that. That hasn't been proven yet. Facts. That's why he did it. Facts. Facts, Blue. Tell him. He said, Coach. Some trying to say, Coach, a traitor to the community. What community? What community am I a traitor to? What community? What? This shit right here, man. Like, what community? Bro, this shit, hey, listen, what community, man? What community? Hey, that's what I want to know. Hey, what community, man? What community? What community I'm a traitor to? Sources say. Sources say equals facts. Facts. Oh, boy, this shit is hilarious, boy. Oh. These dudes is funny, man. These dudes funny, man. Bro, like, oh, my God. Bro, I don't been called every name under the book. I don't been called a coon, sellout, Uncle Tom. Niggas talking about, they sending me gun emojis. You better not come to the fights. You come to get on the plane and come to Memphis. Watch what I do. So let me get this straight. I ain't the smartest guy in the world. So never met you before. You don't have a track record of doing anything to anyone on YouTube. You literally jumped on every dick on YouTube. You was a part of every clique that ever existed on YouTube. You don't wrote all they dicks, and now you turned on them and threatened all of them, and you haven't done anything to anyone yet. All the years you've been here, and you want me to get on a plane, fly to your city, get off the plane, call you, yeah, nigga, I'm here. What's up? Oh, these dudes is hilarious. But I can't make this shit up. Oh, man. Bruce he said, you the ops. Hey, what is the ops? What? Yeah, I'm old school. What is the ops? Do anybody know what the ops mean? I literally don't know. I literally don't know. I ain't got but a GED now. I ain't got my GED. What is the ops? Anybody? You know, I'm old now. I'm 48. I don't know all that young whippersnapper stuff. What is the ops? I don't know what the ops is. He says, you had Wilder fanboys threatening Sugar Hill's life because of false accusation created by a toxic fan base. Facts. Now, really, that came from one guy. That came from police officer Drew Titan. That's where that came from. I physically saw that. That's what made me start my boxing channel. Hey man, listen, man. I'm just saying. Hey, he said so channel be hating hard on coach. Ain't no problem. Oh, so the ops is the opponent. Okay. See, I didn't even know that. See, dude, pull up on me. You the ops. Oh, sir, what are you talking about? What is ops? This whole lame ass nigga, he don't know what the ops is. Yeah, I'm lame, dog. I'm lame. I do not know I didn't know what the ops is. I just learned today. Ops means opposition. Okay. I just hey, just thank you for letting me know, because I don't want to be an op on accident. I'm accidentally an op and didn't even know what the hell an op is. Just imagine, hey, Dragon Leg, just imagine getting shot or beat up over somebody calling you the ops and you literally don't know what ops is. Dude, wait a minute, you gonna shoot me? You gonna shoot me because you say I'm the ops, but I don't even know what an op is. What's an op? You know, look at you, the ops. Dude, I ain't never seen you before. I never seen you before. How am I op? Oh man. Oh, this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous, bro. Oh yeah, man. Thomas, what you say, man? He say not enough hugs as a child. Yeah, man. You can say these dudes got some real daddy issues, man. Pads. Mr. Pads, what you say, fam? He said, Coach, I seen people throw gang signs on the panel saying I'm BPS. Whoa, they throwing gang signs? Oh man, this is some bullshit. Shout out to oh, okay, all that. Now I know what OPP mean now. Yeah, I know that. You know, no, not that. I know what OPP. Now, you know, I know what OPP mean now. You know, I remember when All About Nature came out with that. But I'm just saying though. But they got somebody that called ops now. I just learned today what ops is. You know, I got to make sure that I'm not in opposition. Okay, opposition to what? Yeah, opposition to what? Anyway, hold on. Hold on. I kind of felt bad for the brother right here, man. Hold on. Let's set this out though. Listen, this shit was hilarious. This was funny. Now I caught from this part right here. I got about right here. I caught from this part right here. This is what I call, because I follow IBLP. The dude is funny as hell. This guy here is so damn funny. He make people not like him. You understand? He talk a whole lot of shit, and I like, I like shit talking. So I like that. So, he funny, dog. He funny. He's good at what he does. There's quite a few channels out there good at what they do, man. I really like Blood. He good at what he do. What my brother name over there? The brother over there in UK, Sporting Icons, Punch Perfect Boxing. My main man in DC, Rebuttal Entertainment. Julius over there, Ring IQ. It's BDA. It's a whole bunch. Moni Brown, KQKC. It's a bunch of them out there that's good. You know what I mean? You know, it's a bunch of them out there that's good, bro. But we don't need no violence. We don't need no violence.
So this is what happens when you get body bagged with nothing but facts.
So I do not own the rights to this material. This is for educational purposes only. Why is this educational? Because I don't want no men. I don't want to see no more beta males jumping out the window threatening people. Don't be threatening people, talking about what you're going to do when you see them. Like, come on. It's unnecessary. It's unnecessary. Can't we just turn the other cheek? Turn the other cheek. That's all I'm saying. Let's go. Turn the other cheek. And he say he's from the Shy, so we go.
You start name calling. You say I'm emotional, but you name calling. You call me gay, but you on there with a sausage fest on your whole channel. You got a sausage fest on your channel every time I ask you a question. Every question. How you gonna pick a mandatory? You can't. I ask you, how did Canelo dub Jamal Charlo?
See the brother. I didn't want the brother.
You answer any one of these facts. Just answer one.
See what happened was this brother got emotional. He got upset. The brother right here got emotional. He got upset. And this is what happens. And you see this happen on YouTube all the time. I can just turn on your local Chitlin Circuit YouTube channel. And there are certain channels out there. You guys know who it is. You know, you see this all the time. You know, dudes cussing you out. You's a bitch ass nigga. You's a bitch ass. You's a bitch. You's a bitch. Pussy. Oh, when I see you, I'm gonna do this. You know, as a matter of fact, come to my city. Get on the plane. Hold on. Get on the plane. Fly to my city. get out of the airport, call me, let me know you here, you know what I mean? And then we gonna pull up. Like, for real, who the hell gonna do that? I just said, literally, like, I had a dude tell me that. You better not come to Memphis. Come to Memphis. Okay, dude, you living with your mom in a basement. So you want me to leave my family, spend our hard-earned money to buy a plane ticket to come to your city for what? Oh, this shit is crazy. Shout out to Sam F. For dropping that quarter of a bam, dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super
Oh, yeah,
chat.
the dog's barking behind the
Received.
front script. Yeah.
Playtime's over, boy.
But this shit, yeah, he said, yeah, here you go. Listen, this what I hear. This, hey, I got your fam right here. I got you right. That's what I hear. That's what I hear. See, this shit funny to me. I'm not gonna lie. This shit is funny to me. It's hilarious. You know, when cause with me, right? Me, it's like, dude, this shit ain't that goddamn serious. Okay, my bro, like, because I have an opinion, and then this is the thing that get me. Because they be looking mean too. I'm looking hard, looking mean. But I don't know, boy, he looking mean. But you see how mean he looking in the camera? Boy, I should be scared. They think because they looking mean in the camera that you should be shaking like booty meat. Did you see how serious he said it? Did you see? Look how he was looking at the camera. Look at him. Boy, boy, you see how mean he was looking? Well, I don't know, boy. But he look like he a real one. Oh, boy, these niggas is clowns. Oh, my God, these dudes is some clowns, dog. Oh, my God, these dudes some clowns. As a matter of fact, man, hey, man, we got over 200 people in the show. We need at least 150 likes. But these dudes some clowns, dog. What I look like yelling and screaming, threatening the nigga out of the boxing opinion. Like this, though, you know how stupid that look. You know how stupid that look. You know, like, bro, you know how stupid that look. Like, for real, though. For real, though. You know how stupid that shit look. Hold on, as a matter of fact, listen, I got so much stuff saved right here. Six-figure Johnny. You know, I got so much stuff right here. Hey, like, matter of fact, let's do this. You know how stupid that look. Hold on. Let's go here. Let's go here. Hold on. Let's see. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Let me pull up the dogs. You know how stupid that is, man. Hey, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe to the like button. Hey, you know how stupid that is. So let me get this straight. Okay, so you're going to threaten me. All right, so, and this another thing too, right? This another thing. I'm going to get on the plane, fly to your city, call you. Yeah, nigga, I'm here. What's up? Y'all want, pull up. I'm by my, pull up. I'm here. I told you I was coming to your city. To prove what? Like, to prove what? Like, you, oh my God, this is, boy. This how you know these dudes. These dudes is clowns, man. These dudes is clowns on here, man. Bro, like, man, listen. You know who the I ain't gonna say no names. I got a list of all of them who do that shit, though. But I ain't gonna say no names. But goddamn, bro. But but come on, man. What happens is when guys get upset, when you get angry, you get out of character. And when you get out of character, you say some things that you normally wouldn't say under non-emotional circumstances. I say that under non-emotional circumstances, you say some things that you normally wouldn't say. You see what I'm saying? Because you can't articulate your point, you can't prove your point, and because you cannot articulate your point and prove your point to the degree to where you're trying to convince the other person of your point of view, you get upset and you go to yelling, screaming, and threatening. Yelling, screaming, and threatening. And that's what they do. That's what they do. You see what I'm saying? All bullshit aside, though. True. Let me find the dogs. Because I got so much stuff saved on here. And because when I see these guys, I'm telling you, I'm looking for the dogs right now. Hold on. Damn, I got so much stuff here. When I see these guys, hold on, guys. I'm gonna get to it. Here you go, right? When I see these guys, this is what I think about. When I see these guys, oh, bitch ass nigga, shut up, nigga, I got shooters. But shut up, but come to Chicago. Oh, what's that, homie? No, I ain't had nothing to say. I was just capping. Yeah, shut your ass up. Shut up. Shut up. What you gonna do? Shut up, boy. I'm telling you, boy. Come to Memphis. Shut up, boy. As soon as I see you, Yeah, what's up? What you were talking about though? What you were talking about though? Oh no, I was just talking, man. You know, yeah, I'm all right. All right. Yeah. Now say to the mama basement from the camera. Now shut up, nigga. Shut up. I'm gonna pull up on your right. I got shooters. I got. What you say, homie? What you say? You got what? Oh, I ain't. Oh no, I was just talking to. I ain't. I was just exercising my voice. That's all. Freedom of speech. Yeah. This. Like nobody believes you. Nobody believes you. You know that, right? I mean, you have to know this. If you're the person who likes to threaten people online when you lose a debate, or if you, just get mad over something, when you go to threaten, no one believes you. You know that, right? You ain't scaring nobody. Ain't nobody shaking like booty meat. No one is trembling. No one is running, hiding under their beds. Nobody believe this shit. That's all I'm saying. Shit ain't got nothing to do with boxing. So what does it got to do with boxing? It ain't got nothing to do with boxing. I just know if I see that bitch ass nigga, then what I'm gonna do? I can't even, listen, bro, I can't even get upset. I can't even get upset with a guy for even going off on me cursing online. I just can't. Yeah, for real? Oh, okay. All right. Yes, okay. Yeah, whatever you say, man. Whatever you say, dog. Whatever you say. All right. Okay, you gonna do what? What kind of car you gonna be in? Here you go. Hey, Arlette say they are very emotional with some women are like that on their period. Arlette, this what I'm doing. Oh, bitch ass nigga, shut up, coach. You's a bitch. Okay, I'm a bitch ass nigga. Okay, what you say? Yeah, nigga, yeah, I'm gonna pull up. You gonna pull up? Yeah, when you pull it up? Yeah, I'm gonna pull up on your bitch ass. I know you the bitch. I'm gonna pull up on your bitch. Okay, you've been on YouTube for about 7-8 years. You ain't put up nobody yet, but you gonna pull up. I'm gonna be the one you gonna pull up on. Okay, fine. Okay, so when you put it up, sir, I'm gonna be there. Listen, I'm gonna be there first. I'm gonna be there this Tuesday. You gonna be there this Tuesday? Yeah. By what time you gonna be here? You gonna be here this Tuesday. By what time you gonna be here? I'm gonna be there about 12:30. I'm gonna let you know I'm about that life. Okay, you about that life. Me and how many of y'all gonna be? It's gonna be 4 of us. I got some shooters. They ain't nothing to play with. Okay, you got shooters. You say it's gonna be about 4 of y'all? Yeah, say it's gonna be okay. He coming this Thursday. He coming this Tuesday about 12:30. He say he got shooters. All right. Are you coming on a plane or you driving in the car? We driving in the car. You know what I mean? My homie old school Cadillac. Oh, the old school Cadillac. What year that is? 82, 80 something? Oh, this is 83. Oh, 83. Okay. Sedan DeVille, Coupe DeVille. Coupe DeVille. Okay, Coupe DeVille. Okay. What color the Coupe DeVille is? Oh, it's blue. Okay, it's blue. All right. Okay, so 12, you're gonna come here Tuesday, 12:30, 4 shooters, old school Cadillac, 83, Coupe DeVille. Okay, I got you. All right, bro. All right. I got you. All right, I got you. Oh, I'm telling you, bro, this shit is hilarious, bro. You the ops. Man, bro, I don't even know what the ops is. I just found out what the ops was today on the show. I don't know what the ops is. I just found out what it is. You the ops. He said, my mom used to always tell me as a kid, the one that get mad loses. I don't understand what she meant. He said, I didn't understand what she meant until I got old. Oh, man. You the ops. The ops, bro. Brother, I do not, bro. I just found out what the ops meant today. You know what I mean? Literally, I'm so, listen, I'm so lame to the internet slang and the stuff these young kids be on. I'm so lame to it, dog. Like, yeah, literally, I gotta be educated. Oh, I gotta be educated on what the new sayings is. I got shooters, homie. Oh man, yeah, that shit there. Yeah, that shit right there. Yeah, they kill me with that. They kill me with that one now. Cause the dude, listen, all boys to the side. The nigga told me he got shooters. And he got somebody in the background like this. Like somebody, his little brother had his arm over his eyes. He doing like this here. I'm like, bro, man, this shit right here, man. Man, what the hell? Bro, what is y'all? Hey, cool boy Curry, what you say? He say, coach, you going to waste a plane ticket for nothing. Man, what the hell I'm gonna do that for? Yeah, come on, man. I'm gonna jump on the plane, risk getting shot, jump, beat up, whatever, just to get back on the plane. If I make it back to the plane, to prove what? Boy, hush. Man, sit your ass down somewhere. Hey, listen, but these dudes, but I'm telling you, bro. Hey, these dudes something else. Hey, listen, these dudes some beta males. I'm telling you, calm. These dudes some beta males. These dudes is overly sensitive. Overly, they, I don't. They ain't got shit to do with boxing, but you know that's what these guys are. They tough on camera, looking all mean, growling, doing like this, sending gun emojis. I'm like, bro, like my nigga, how old are you? You see what I'm saying? Like, how old are you? Let me see, man. Hey, we need 9 more likes. I want to get to 200 likes, but then 9 more likes. I want to open up the phone lines. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. I might give some threats after this show. He said, am I the only one? He said, am I the only one that the Jay-Z Nas beef was fabricated? So, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I have no idea. Probably. I'm just saying though. Pepe, what you say? He said, I believe Jacobs got robbed. He clearly won the first 7 rounds. Okay. You know, I mean, when you say clearly, it probably clearly to you, but again, I don't know exactly how the judges scored it. You know, it could have been some close rounds maybe that they looked at. I don't know. You know, so I got to look at. I'm not gonna lie, Pepe. I got to look at the first 5 rounds though, to be fair to myself, so I can judge it correctly. I got to look at the first 5 rounds. Passion, what you say? He said they got something to prove. Sounds like an unsettled childhood experience. Yeah, pretty much. You know what I mean? Pretty much. Jacobs robbed. Okay. Yeah, I've been hearing that. I saw like from round 6 on up. I think the 6th round he definitely won in my opinion. The 12th round he definitely won in my opinion. In the 11th round, I think was a swing round. 7, 8, 9, and 10. 7, 8, 9, and 10. I gave those rounds to Ryder. But you know, I gave those rounds to Ryder. Reese Mack says all judges had it 115, 113 in a split decision. Yeah, they did. All 3 of them had that. All that would say, Queen, you says Jacobs got robbed clearly. Okay. You say put out the poll. Yeah, I did put out the poll. The poll right here. I did put out the poll. The poll right here. 47% says that they believe Jacobs got robbed. 16% said that Ryder dominated the second half of the fight. Only 16%. 3% said it was a draw. And 34% said the fight was close. It could have went either way. You know what I mean? So, and we have 304 people voted. Let's see. Yeah, 304 people voted in this poll. 304 people. You see what I'm saying? He said, Coach, save yourself 20 minutes of your life and don't watch the first 6 rounds. Boring fight. Yeah, I saw the 6th round. Boxing MMA. I saw the 6th round. I saw from the 6th to the 12th round. I didn't see the first 5. But by the time I realized the fight was on, I'm like, hey, I was at my cousin's house and it was like, oh shit, damn, the fight on. It was like that. Oh shit, the fight on. You know what I mean? So it was kind of like one of those things. Kenny, what you say, fam? He says, UK here, Jacobs won. I've been hearing that though. I've been hearing that. Monty Brown, what you say, fam? He said it wasn't a robbery. It was a close fight. And see, this is the thing though. Monty Brown, what I was saying was, what was the telltale sign to me was, of course, 47% did feel that Jacobs got robbed. But right here, the 34%, which is a significant number as well, said it was a close fight. So if you're looking at it like from what the judges probably more in line with the 34%. It could have been some swing rounds. Either way, again, I don't know. I've seen some robberies. I've seen Pernell Whitaker versus Julio Cesar Chavez. I've seen Lennox Lewis versus Evander Holyfield won. Lennox Lewis beat the shit out of Evander Holyfield the first fight. They said it was a draw. I don't know how it was one of those fights with the Holyfield. All you got to do, make it to 12 rounds. You make it to 12 rounds, you're going to get out of there with a draw. Reese Mack says actually the second half of the fight was entertaining. That's when Ryder was having a success. Yeah, for some reason, when I was watching especially like the 8th, 9th, and 10th round, Jacobs looked like he was tired. He was just getting hit with shots he shouldn't have got hit with. Now that doesn't mean he lost the fight, but I was just saying like whatever happened in the first half, clearly he let the gas off in the second half. And this is the thing, as I said before, when you're fighting someone in another man's country, in their own backyard, you have to understand this is what it is. You cannot make this fight close. You got to do what you got to do. And if you can't stop him, you got to beat this guy so decisively that they're going to scream murder if they try to take that fight from you. You get what I'm saying? So that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Con Chandra said when the decision was ready, Rosado sitting ringside said, yeah. See, Rosado, but Rosado said that. He said that Rosado said that he said he felt like Daniel Jacobs won the fight. He said, but now Jacobs know what I felt like when I fought. You know what I mean? Because I felt like Rosado beat Jacobs. I'm not gonna lie, dog. I'm not, and this ain't no hate, no shade, none of that. Like I saw that fight. I say, man, they don't rob Gabe on this. Gabe got robbed on that, in my opinion. In my opinion, he got robbed in that fight. In my opinion. You see what I'm saying? So, but that's how I felt about it. You know what I mean? That's how I felt about it. Hold on, let's see. Hold on. Where we at? Hold on. Yeah, that's how. Hold on. That's how I felt about it at the time. OG says, home cooking, no doubt. Jacobs won, but also got a controversial win against Gabe Rosado. Yeah. He did. You know what I mean? Now, I'm not saying that, because he got by with Rosado, he got by Rosado, that this is payback for that. I'm not saying no shit like that. I'm just saying, it is what it is. He benefited himself from fights that were close that some would say should have went the other way, and now the pendulum swung the opposite, swung the opposite way. So that's just what it is, though. Levi, what'd you say, fam? It could have went either way.
Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis.
Yeah, because I'm hearing that, people saying that, hey, man, it was a close fight.
That's wrong, that's wrong. He did nothing to you.
So I'm like, man, so I'm just saying, you know what I mean?
The fuck?
Let me see. He says his name is Southpaw. Okay. He says, Coach Lennox beat the Ties and offers out of Holyfield. Yeah, that first fight he did. I've seen him, dog. I've seen these fights where, bro, I've blatantly seen robbery. So you get what I'm saying? So, when I say robbery, that's what I be looking. I be looking at those fights that it was just so one-sided. There's no way the guy who was beating the brakes off the other guy should have lost his fight and he ended up in a draw or him losing to a split decision or even a unanimous decision. You know what I'm saying? Fights that's like really, really close. Swing rounds. Like, I'm gonna give you another perfect example. What the brother name? Fulton. Stephen Fulton, when he fought what the dude name, man? The brother. Damn, he got a brother, and his sister is his strength and conditioning coach. What the dude name? Well, man, I forgot the brother name. Who Stephen Fulton just fought? I forgot the dude name, man. I forgot his name, man. One of my favorite fighters too. Anybody in the chat, help me out. What the dude name who Stephen Fulton just fought in the featherweight division? Brandon Figueroa. That's it. Figueroa. I saw that fight between Stephen Fulton and Brandon Figueroa. I thought that Figueroa won that fight. I thought that the pressure was intense. I thought that Figueroa should have won that fight 7-5. This has nothing to do with me hating on the black man, not liking my own race and kind. Cause you know how niggas all want to, that's what they want to run at. But I'm just saying, just from me looking at from the boxing standpoint, that's how I judge it. I say, well, I thought Brandon Figueroa won this fight. You know what I mean? Now, I'm not mad that Fulton won the fight, but I thought that Brandon Figueroa won that fight. Period. Just my opinion. That's it. You see what I'm saying? I thought he won the fight. But some people said it was a robbery, and I'm like, well, depending on how the judges scored it, one judge might have been looking for clean, effective punches. Another judge might be, you know what I mean? So, how, some judges, they like certain things, so I don't know. But I'm just saying that was my assessment of it. He said he loved Figueroa's sister. Yeah, I heard a lot of people love his sister. You see what I'm saying? So, Kennedy, what you say? He say, hey, Coach, Oscar De La Hoya in Trinidad. What do you think, my brother? I thought De La Hoya won that fight. I thought De La Hoya won that fight. I thought he won that fight. To be honest with you. And I hated De La Hoya. Bro. Listen. Hey, hold on, where my brother at? I forgot the brother's name I just brought up. Yeah, I hated De La Hoya. I was a De La Hoya hater. Not gonna lie, but I thought he beat Trinidad. Now the last 3 rounds, he did kind of like let off the gas, but I thought he should have won the fight. And I hated De La Hoya, and I'm dead ass serious. I hate that motherfucker with a passion. I was mad. I was mad because I felt like Pernell Whitaker got robbed when he fought him. You know what I mean? And De La Hoya was the golden boy. He was the face of boxing for the lightweight division and welterweight division at that time. He was that cash cow. Well, wasn't nobody bigger than Mike Tyson, but you get what I'm saying. De La Hoya was that guy. He was that guy, bro. Pay-per-view star coming out the Olympics. De La Hoya was that guy. You can say what you want to say about De La Hoya, but that motherfucker was a bad boy. Passion for Beauty says I had Castillo clearly beating Floyd in the first fight, and my friends who I felt was unbiased had Floyd winning. Let's say he say, Coach, got to run. Go Rams. Yeah, go to Rams, man. The game don't start to when the game starts 6. The game starts at 6 o'clock. The game starts 6 o'clock, I think. Florida on East Coast, Eastern Standard Time. Let's see. He said Fernando is Canelo's going to duck Ryder. This is the crazy part about it, right? This is the crazy part about it. Now, this guy Ryder is going to be the mandatory for Canelo Alverez. So whoever Canelo decides to fight, whatever he decides to do, he'll probably end up fighting. He's going to fight twice this year. Who knows how that's going to work out, who he's going to fight. But maybe next year around this time, or maybe this year, who knows what he's going to do. He may end up having to fight his mandatory Ryder. Now, this guy, if this guy becomes his mandatory, and he has to defend his belt against him, then we can't get mad at any fighter for fighting their mandatory. Irregardless of how lopsided you think it may be. Oh, man, he fighting this bum. That dude Ryder, he ain't got nothing. Yes, he ain't got nothing, but shit, you know, if a person got to fight their mandatory, that's any fighter. I don't give a damn who it is. Errol Spence, Jamel Charlo, Terrence Crawford, Deontay Wilder, if he had a belt, Tyson Fury, Alexander Usyk. Shit, if you got to fight your mandatory, you got to fight your mandatory. And that's the part of having those belts. When you have those belts, you got to defend your titles. Unless you just going to let it go. Unless you're going to let it go. You know what I mean? You know, but I mean, I get it. You know, I get it. You know what I mean? Like, shit. Unless you're going to let it go. He said 3:30? Let me see. Yeah, unless you're going to let it go. You know what I mean? So, I'm just saying, like, hold on, I'm looking right now. You know, these fighters, when they have belts, they got to fight. When they have belts, they got to fight their mandatories. Oh, they got the pregame. Yeah, when these fighters fight, they gotta fight their mandatories, dog. That's just what it is. Yeah, 6:30 Eastern Standard Time. That's what I thought. You know what I mean? So I mean, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe to the like button. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe to the like button. Oh, we got over 150 likes, man. Why y'all ain't tell me that? Why y'all ain't tell me? Phone lines is open. 530-494-9636. 530-494-9636. Y'all ain't tell me we had over 150 likes. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe to the like button. If you're older to the channel, hit the like button as well. You know, again, like, you know, we gotta, again, like, it was a split decision. You know, Daniel Jacobs has been on the winning side of that. He has been on the winning side of that. What you say? He say Ryder ain't no mandatory. That's Benavidez. I don't even know. As a matter of fact, let's go to the WBC. I don't even know, fam. I don't know. But I'm telling you, I'm giving you tomorrow's headlines today. If that fight ends up becoming a mandatory, the key word is if. Again, the key word is if, right? If that fighter, if he ends up becoming a mandatory, that's what you're going to get. That's what you're going to get. If he ends up becoming a mandatory, that's what you're going to get. You're going to get, hey, man, he's fighting this dude, that dude, yada, 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 yada. And understandably so. I get it. I do get it. But again, when you are a champion, you have to defend your titles, period. Whether we like who the guy is or not, it is what it is. I don't give a damn who the fighter is. You got to defend it. You got to defend your shit. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. So, that's all I'm saying. I'm trying to find, hold on, guys. I'm trying to find, now, I do see that. I know everybody on the internet been talking about Jamal Charlo got arrested and stuff like that and yada, 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 yada. I really, I ain't really going to talk about it too tough because everybody else done talked about it already. He got arrested. Some people say he's out. Some people say he's still locked up. I don't know. You know what I mean? So I hope that he can still land the. I hope that he can still land the, the Jamal Charlo can still land the Canelo Alvarez fight. I hope he can still land that fight. I hope this doesn't impact him moving forward. You know what I mean? We'll see. We'll see. I don't know. I hear it's an old case too. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Well, man, this guy was from the chat, man. I want to comment on the fight last night.
Jarvis from the chat. Jarvis, where you calling from, bro?
I'm from Brooklyn.
From Brooklyn. What's going on, fam? What you thought about the fight last night?
Ain't nothing, man. Yo, I'm feeling like this fight with Jacob and the fight with Rosado.
Mm-hmm.
I think that the zone money. He be coming in like he got the shit in the bag, man. Like they called him the scar. No, really. I'm being serious.
No, I know. I was saying the same. I was yelling at the phone last night. Go ahead.
Yo, man. Yo, like I remember him. The amateurs came up. Yo, he was aggressive, man. This dude. It seemed like I said again, the money went to his head. It seemed like, man, like he got that money and he said like he show up and he get a win.
Mm-hmm.
Like the Rosado shit, I thought he lost. Honestly, he got out hustle.
Yeah,
then last night, you gonna go across the water and try to pull that bullshit. They ain't letting that shit fly. And that's the other thing, going southpaw. Like, what the fuck you doing, man? Like it's a bullshit fight. Like, you know what I mean? Like, let me play with this nigga.
Yeah.
Nah, man, you see what happens, man. You fucking your money up.
Yeah.
I don't know what that was about, Cole.
No, you know what though? Hey, Jarvis, check this out. I was saying that, see, I didn't see the first 5 rounds. So I have to really like look at those first 5 rounds to just judge it. I'm gonna look at the fight again.
Yo, not to cut you off, bro.
Go ahead.
Not to cut you off, but I'm gonna be honest with you. I thought Danny won the first half of the fight. He got at least 4 of those 6. Yeah, that's what you're saying.
You say 4? Okay, now I gave him the 6th round.
At least.
Yeah, I gave him the 6th round. What I saw, the 7th round, the 8th round, 9th round, and the 10th round, it's like he just took the gas off. He was willfully letting engaging, like they was tying each other up. He was getting out hustled on the inside. He wasn't slipping punches as effectively. He was not throwing punches as much. He was getting hit with shots he shouldn't have got hit with. I'm like, what the fuck is you doing? It looked like he got tired.
What?
Like he got kind of tired.
And Andre in the corner telling this nigga like, yo, man, you better step it up. I mean, I ain't gonna front. By like the 8th night, he probably had a lead, but you can't take your foot off the gas, man.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what the fuck. Oh, that southpaw shit. I don't know what. I want somebody to ask him about that.
Hey, you know what,
I never
though?
seen him do that.
No, go ahead, John. Sorry about that, bro. Go ahead.
I never really seen him do that in a fight where, it was close. He'll do it off and on in spots, but he was coming out acting like I don't know, man. It looked like sparring to me, man.
And you know what crazy about it? When Dana Jacobs goes southpaw, he don't look good doing it. It ain't like how you know how Bruce Ennis transition from orthodox to southpaw, or how Terrence Crawford transitioned from orthodox to southpaw. He don't even look good doing that shit. It's like I'm just doing it. I'm doing it just to be throwing it out there like that. That shit. Come on, man.
Yeah, but you could do that maybe a couple minutes in a fight. He's doing it for rounds.
Yeah.
You fucking throwing the rounds away, man.
Yeah.
Yo, man, I'm disappointed in Danny, man.
Yeah.
I don't know what's up, Cole. I
thought he was going to fight better, fight harder, and this is why I'm not screaming at the fact that he lost the fight. I'm like, you know what, man? You know you're in another man's country, and you out here, you in the ring, you in there bullshitting. You in there bullshitting.
Yo, I agree.
Yeah.
I agree 100% with what you said. You're coming across the water.
Yeah.
You're in his backyard. You're not gonna get the fight on some. You came and just it's yours to take. No, man. You gonna have to. You know what I mean? You gonna have to fight aggressive at least, man. Again, the crowd was into it more than they should. Like there was times when he didn't get hit and they cheering and shit.
Yeah.
But yo, you know where you at?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I'm confused, man.
Again, I gotta. The fight that I saw, I gave him 2 rounds from 6th round to the 12th round. I gave him 2 rounds. And I haven't seen the first 5, so I got to look at that too. But a lot of people saying the same thing. Hey, but Jarvis, thank you so much, my brother, for calling in. All right.
Appreciate you, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Shout out to my brother Jarvis from Brooklyn, man. Brooklyn in the house. Yeah, I just from what I saw, I didn't like the 12th round. He did his thing. 11th round, he fought a little bit better. That round could have went either way, in my opinion. 11th round, I might have edged it out to Jacobs because it's like the 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th, he didn't do nothing. He didn't do nothing to me. I was mad because I'm yelling at the goddamn phone, and his corner telling him, his coach like, man, what you doing, man? You gotta, man, you gotta work the jab, man. Work the jab like you was working in the first half of the fight. Why you being so passive in the clinch? Why you ain't fighting your way to get up out of there? Like, why you allow, his corner was telling him though. Shout out to the Barnyard for dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said Danny has a lot of miles on his odometer. Okay, all right. Shout out to Arlette. Arlette says Danny clearly won that fight. I gotta look at the first. I gave him I gave him 2 rounds in the second half. So I gotta look at the first 5, Arlette. But I've been hearing it. I've been hearing that he clearly won. But you still gotta come out there. You know what I mean? You still gotta come out there like, hey man, I'm in another man's backyard. He didn't fight with no sense of urgency to me that second half of the fight. Caller, what's your name? What you calling from?
Hello. Oh, this Derek from Florida, coach.
Derek from Florida. What the link read, fam? What you want to talk about, brother?
Yeah, I watched the fight though. I don't be honest with you, man. I don't think it's a robbery. It was very close though, but I don't think it's a robbery because like the 7, the 8, 9 round, around the 10, like Jacobs, man, he ain't doing enough punches in my opinion. Like he was getting caught with some good shots, like not no good shots though, but like he was getting caught with some jabs.
Yeah.
And then when he was doing the shoulder roll, I'm like, bro, that shoulder roll ass. It's not how effective it used to be back in the day though. Don't get me wrong, the shoulder roll is work sometimes though, but that shoulder roll ass. Like before I be doing that shit, they be running through the shoulder roll. Like I feel like it was a close fight, but I don't know if robbery in my opinion, to be honest with you.
Yeah. Again, I'm gonna go look at that fight. Look at the first round through 5.
Cause you look at the 8th and 9th round. Cause we look at the 8th and 9th round when Jacob was getting caught with them shots. Like he kept doing the shoulder roll. Like, bro, you gotta move your head, bro.
Yeah,
that shoulder roll ass,
he
bro.
He looked like he was fatigued. He looked like he was tired in those rounds.
Yeah,
like he was tired.
But people talking about it's a robbery. Like it was a close fight, but I don't know in my opinion.
Listen to his corner. If you listen to what his trainer was telling him, his trainer was telling him some real stuff. I was listening to the corner, and he was like, man, what you doing? He said, man, you're going to mess around and blow this fight. He said, you blowing it. He told him that. You're going to let this guy, he said, you're going to let this guy get back in it. You know what I mean? He was telling him that. That's what he was telling him. Now, that don't mean that Jacobs, we know what happened. That don't mean that I'm saying that Jacobs lost the fight, but I'm saying his corner was telling him, dude, come on, man. And he, it is what
Thank you, Coach. Appreciate it, man.
Shout out to Derek, man. Shout out to Derek for calling in, man. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe to the like button. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe to the like button. He said Kenneth Brooks. He said only time he was aggressive was against Peter Quillen. You get what I'm saying? C Wood said close fight, and Danny didn't let his hands go enough to beat the home base fighter. I would think that the only issue that I would have is or let's say she scored at 116 to 112, so 8 rounds to 4. So so I wonder you would say what Jacobs what 4 rounds would you give what the dude name? Ryder. What 4 rounds would you give Ryder? Teach, what you say, Teach? He said, honestly, if the fight was in the U.S., they would have probably gave it to Jacobs. It's that kind of a fight. Yeah. But this is the thing, though. Arlette said it wasn't close. Okay. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Hold on, guys. We got a call coming in. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
I'm calling from Shreveport, Louisiana. My name is Kadeem.
Kadeem from Shreveport, Louisiana. What's going on, fam? What you want to talk about?
Hey, man, I just want to say this, man. American fighters, man, they get millions of dollars and they get lazy, man. Floyd Mayweather was the only one that stayed hungry, stayed committed. A lot of these guys, man, they getting comfortable. They getting lazy. He's 35? Daniel Jacobs is 35 years old. And everybody is looking at us. Last fight, he didn't look too good. This fight, he didn't look good. And everybody is watching. The world is watching us, man, and they know that we don't have stamina.
Mm-hmm.
We look good for the first 6 rounds, 6, 7 rounds, and then that's it. And these guys are getting stronger as the round goes on.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what John Ryder did, man. He got stronger as the rounds went on, and he won the fight.
Okay. So you let me ask you a question. How do you feel about in the second half, what I was looking at, do you feel like Jacobs fought with a sense of urgency? Like, hey, I'm in somebody else's backyard. My corner is telling me, hey man, listen, you blowing it, you letting this guy back in the fight. I was listening to what his trainer was saying. And what do you think? Do you think his trainer was right? Do you think Jacob should have, understood? Hey man, I got to try to stop this guy fight with a little bit more sense of urgency. Or do you feel like Arlette feel he did more than enough to win the fight?
Well, his trainers is right what they were saying, but they really wasn't on good terms. This was their first fight back together, so you got to realize they weren't really on good terms, and they're trying to rekindle something that they had in the past.
Right.
So they weren't really on the same page anyway. He's trying to rekindle something because he left his trainers, and he's trying to rekindle something, but they really wasn't on the same page. And fighters and coaches, they got to be on the same page, man.
Yeah.
And that ninth round, the fight was already getting close, and that ninth round, he didn't throw any punches at all. If you go back and watch the ninth round, he stood there and he was close to John Ryder, and he wasn't throwing any punches.
Throwing no punches. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I remember that round. Yeah, I was yelling. I was yelling at the phone.
Hey man, I'm a Daniel Jacobs fan.
Yeah.
But man, if he continue to fight like that, man, he need to go and retire, man.
Yeah. All right. Well,
and that's all I wanted to. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to call in.
Yes, sir.
I'm a new subscriber. I'll be checking into your channel.
Yeah, I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much, Kadeem, for calling in,
man.
All right,
man. Thanks.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, guys. Hit the like button. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe to the like button. Yeah, I need to look at them first 5 rounds. I need to look at those first 5 rounds again. Really, just the whole goddamn fight. Let me look at the first 5 rounds of the whole damn fight. Say Jacobs clearly outboxed Ryder and deserved to win, but I think we are still expecting more from Jacobs. All I'm saying, this is what I'm saying. Ethan, this is what I'm saying. It's not even that. I'm expecting more from Jacobs. My thing is, every fighter knows. I'm going to give you a perfect example, Ethan. Alexander Usyk is the perfect example. Alexander Usyk, he don't barely win his fights like that or whatever. He down close. Alexander Usyk, he makes sure that because he's often on the road and he's always fighting other people in their country, in their own backyard, in front of their fans, in front of their judges and stuff like that. Alexander Usyk always like, you know what? I'm going to beat your ass so thoroughly and methodically that I'm going to make it damn near impossible for you to rob me. If you rob me, it's going to be such a big controversy. You know what I mean? I'm going to outbox you as the fight goes on. I'm going to pick up the pace. You know what I mean? I'm going to be in shape. I'm not going to get tired. Like, he fights with like a sense of urgency. Like he's trying to close out the show. I didn't see that. I didn't see that yesterday. The part of the fight that I saw. Now, someone else might have saw the same thing I saw and say, man, you crazy, man. He was clearly putting them paws on Ryder the whole second half of the fight, and if that's how you feel, there's nothing wrong with that. But I'm saying but I'm yelling at the goddamn phone. I picked Jacobs to win. I picked him to win. I don't know a whole lot about John Ryder, to be honest with you. I ain't gonna say a lot to you. You know what I mean? So, but let me. I'm trying to find something, guys. I'm trying to find something for you guys. No, I ain't gonna do it. Hey, man, but you get what I'm saying, though? I'm like, man, Teach says, UK definitely has a gym, with the Hopion price, though. Okay. All right. So shit, he says, Ghost, what you say, fam? He say that hugging needs to stop. Jacobs was not even hurt and constantly clinching. And he was tired. I think he was tired. And when you see a fighter just willfully give himself up like that and get on the inside, just want to grab and hold, he's tired. He was tired. That's probably what it was. He was tired. Arlette says, she says, what's the number? I'm calling it. The number, Arlette, is 530-494-9636. 530-494-9636. Y'all got me want to go back and look at the whole damn fight. Con Shiner, what you say, fam? He said Danny had a great career. A lot of names on the record that his contemporaries don't have. 10 to 12 million net worth. No sour grapes here. Okay. He say, Coach, it was a fight of two halves. You got to watch the whole fight. Yeah, I got to watch the whole fight. I got to watch the whole fight. He says, you know the pay-per-view numbers on that there? No, that fight wasn't pay-per-view. That fight was on the zone. That fight was on the zone. I think this is my brother Cassidy. Cassidy, that fight was on the zone. That fight was on the zone. And as a matter of fact, let me see something. Let me see some shit. Heard anything? Let me find out. Anybody find out about those Keith Thurman numbers? Anybody heard anything about those Keith Thurman numbers? Let me see. Let's see. Hold on, guys. Hold on, I'm trying to see something now. Here you go. Here you go. All right. There you go right there. Bam. Had to send that out. Trying to see something. Trying to see something. He said Jacobs a decent draw. No, it was on the zone. It wasn't pay-per-view. It was on the zone. You know what I mean? So this shit kind of had me. Hey, hey, it kind of had me. Hold on. I'm over here looking at Six-Figure Johnny. I got Six-Figure Johnny over here. We got Six-Figure Johnny over here. Hold on, man. Hold on. Let me pull this up. Let me pull this up. Pull this up. The ladies gonna better relate to this. Hold on. Hold on. See, I got so many receipts over here. Here you go, right here. Hey, ladies, check this out. Hey, who can relate to this? Any women in the chat? Any women in the chat? Any fellas in the chat? Who can relate to this? Hold on, who can relate to this? Hold on. Who can relate to this?
Female walk in the barbershop.
Female walking in the barbershop. Dudes talking, right? Female walking in the barbershop. Oh, everybody get quiet. That's how we do it, too. Everybody get quiet with the female walking in the barbershop. Hold on, Carla, hold on. Hey, female walking in the barbershop. Everybody get quiet. And then when they leave, everybody start back talking again. Oh, that's it. Carla, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Coach.
Oh, Steve Kim, what's going on, Steve? Coach, what's going on with you, brother? Hey, what's going on?
I'm actually driving to my friend's house for the Super Bowl party. You're my pregame show, by the way. It's not Fox or NBC. It's you, Coach. So you're keeping me entertained as always during this time. Yeah, you know, I want to give you some advice, some life advice, Coach.
What's that?
All the entertainment, and don't waste 20 minutes of your time watching the first 5 rounds of Jacob Ryder. Don't. You'll never get the time back. I thought that fight was boring. I really did. I thought Ryder came back a little bit. The best way I would describe that fight is Jacobs didn't do enough not to get robbed or take a unfortunate decision. I actually think he edged it, but the feeling that I got is it's one of those things what I call the exchange rate, that when a foreign fighter goes on the road, and Jacobs was the road fighter here, sometimes if you win 7 rounds, they're only going to give you credit for 5. It's called the exchange rate. So I thought Jacobs may have won, but I thought he looked really old and faded.
Steve, call back, man. You just got disconnected. Steve. Call back. Let's give Steve Kim a round of applause. He'll call back. Hey, listen. Yeah, he says, hey, you already know. Go in that barbershop. Soon as female walk in there, everybody get quiet. That's why women don't like going to the barbershop. They know the men be staring. He's staring. And this is why they wear outfits like this in the barbershop. he do all that looking. He looking like that. Hey, that's so true. It is so true. Hey, ladies, this is true now. Hey, this is true. Hey, this is true. Ladies, this is true now. This is true. This is so true. This is so true. Y'all know it. Hey, boy. Hey, everything pause. Everything pause. Steve, what's going on, baby? You back?
Coach, how you doing? Sorry I lost you. Yeah, the best thing I can say about the fight is that I think Jacobs may have won, but I don't think he did enough not to get quote unquote robbed or take an unfortunate decision. I thought he faded really bad in the second half of the fight. I thought it's one of those things I call the exchange rate. You might win 7 rounds on the road, but if you're the road fighter, you're only going to get credit for 5. And I think that's what happened. So, personally, if I were you, I wouldn't waste those 20 minutes watching that fight. I thought it was an absolute bore the first 5 rounds. Honestly, I mean, it was bad. And the one thing about Jacobs, he hasn't looked the same since he fought Canelo. He's an older guy. He doesn't fight that much. And he may have not beat Gabe Rosado. So that's the way I look at it. I thought it was a 7-5 fight. I do think Jacobs may have edged it. But quite frankly, in the UK, he was not going to get 7 rounds fighting the way he did down the stretch.
So do you feel like he should have fought with a little bit more sense of urgency? Because I was looking at his corner and I was listening to what his trainer was telling him. And his trainer was saying, hey, listen, you're letting this guy back into the fight. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Did you hear what his trainer was telling him?
Yeah, I did. And that was Andre Rozier, who I hopefully gets paid in full this time around. I know that they had a bit of a breakup and now they're back. The corner did the right thing. They understood this fight. We're in the UK. Eddie Hearn may not want to pay me this exorbitant minimum that I get anymore. The zone doesn't really care who wins because, quite frankly, they may be sick of Danny Jacobs. They understood the politics. They also understood the momentum of the fight. But Coach, you ever had like a really old car that can only go 70 miles per hour no matter how hard you put on that gas pedal? It's not going to go more than 70 miles per hour, and you're going to lose every drag race. Jacobs just may not have that extra gear anymore. That's the reality of it. And, I heard one of your callers about 15 minutes ago talk about how Danny Jacobs is no longer this aggressive guy, how he used to be really an attacking fighter as an amateur. I've always believed that when he got knocked out by Pirog, he never wanted to be that aggressive guy ever again. And I've seen this before. I call it getting Edwin Rosario'd. When Rosario hit Camacho with those 2 big left hooks in 1986, he was never the macho man ever again. Chad Dawson, after he got hurt by Glenn Johnson, he was never the same guy. Victor Ortiz, when he got hit by Maidana, he was never the same guy. So getting hurt, Coach, getting hurt, it can change a fighter psychologically. There's no doubt about that.
Steve, thank you for telling me. I was going to check it out because, Arlette, Jacobs got robbed. That was a pure robbery. And I didn't see the first 5 rounds. So I can't lie, Steve. I saw the 6th round on to the 12th, but I didn't see the first 5 rounds. I literally forgot the fight was on, and I remember. I'm like, oh shit! And I pay for the zone. I have a yearly subscription, so I try to catch all of the fights. But
Coach, I don't want to take up too much of your time, but I'll wrap it up like this: the first 6 rounds, Jacobs was up at least 4-2, if not 5-1 or 6-0.
Okay,
I'm not going to argue that point. The second half, I thought that Ryder rallied in 7, 8, 9, and 10, and you're thinking, oh, this is tightening up. And then 11 and 12, Jacobs may have done enough to take one of those rounds. So mathematically, you look at it, if one guy's already up 5-1, all he has to do is win a round or 2 in the last half of the fight to clip a decision. But even judging by, it's funny because yesterday on Twitter, I was trolling and I thought I had Ryder up 118, 110. That was just me being an asshole, having some fun with a boring fight. But a lot of people on your show and also BDA Boxing, they thought it was a close fight. And I'm going to write about it. I'll send you my article tomorrow that I've just finished up.
Please.
I do think Jacob did enough to win, but he didn't do enough to win on foreign soil in the UK. That's the way I put it.
That's the difference.
Yeah.
That right there sums it up. He did enough to win the fight, but Jacobs, you're fighting in someone else's backyard, meaning you have to fight with a little bit more sense of urgency.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
Absolutely. And Coach, before I go, I know you got a lot of callers. As for the Thurman pay-per-view numbers, sometimes silence is deafening. I don't. I'm being told it probably didn't do 100,000. Okay. The other thing that's really interesting is if you notice with the Errol Spence Ugas fight on April 16th, it is not Fox distributing that pay-per-view. It's Showtime.
So what does that mean?
Spence's last. That means I think Fox said we're getting out of here. That's what I think. I think they're saying, you know what, this we're not in this for the long term, because if you look at the history of Errol Spence and Fox, they've done his last 4 shows going back to 2019. Mikey Garcia, Danny Garcia,
Sean Porter.
So it's actually the last couple of fights, right? And no one expected Showtime to pick this up. So it really, to me, is a sign, and I've talked to other people about this, that if Fox was really in this for the long term, why wouldn't they do a guy in Spence who actually does decent numbers? Now, they may inflate the numbers. They may not tell you the exact truth, but Spence does pretty good numbers. He's a draw.
Yes, he is. Yeah, he is. That kind of shocked me. I didn't really look much into it, whether it was Fox picking up or Showtime, but for the people who know, that means something to them. I didn't even realize that. I just thought that.
Yeah.
So you think by them not picking it up, that means that they're not, they might be processing out of boxing or just picking and choosing their battles?
Yes, that's been the rumor, that this is the last year of that 4-year deal that they signed. And I'll ask you a question. When is Fox's next regular show?
You know what?
Does anyone know?
They don't even have they didn't even put out a fight schedule. They didn't put out a schedule.
Right. Right. And you look at Showtime, say what you want. They have a regular schedule of fights.
Yeah.
Right? And so we know what they're showing for the next 2-3 months. ESPN, they have a regular schedule. DAZN has a really regular schedule. What's going on with Fox?
Yeah, I don't know.
Right?
I don't know, man.
Right.
I don't know. I don't know what the hell is going on.
You actually, Coach, when you're done with the show, go to a boxing schedule, see where Fox is, where any Fox shows are at all.
I will. Steve, man, Steve, shout out to my brother Steve Kim. Steve, thank you for calling in, brother. Okay, have a good party.
Have a great Super Bowl Sunday.
Yes, sir.
For all you and your listeners.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Bye.
Yes, shout out to Steve Kim, man. Yeah, I don't know exactly, like, the guy. I'm not in the know, so I don't know exactly what that means if Fox don't pick up the fight or if Showtime picks the fight up with Spence and Ugas. Again, Spence does do good numbers. So I mean, we'll just see. We'll see how it plays out. But Fox doesn't have a fight schedule, because I was looking for that, but I just figured maybe they'll release it later on down the line. But I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know. Hey, but listen, man. All jokes aside, bro. Like, oh my God, this is Top Rank. Top Rank. Nah, I don't want to get in trouble with Top Rank, because I want to show y'all something. That Top Rank gave us that fight. Doggone Roberto Duran, goddamn Roberto Duran, goddamn it, him and what my brother name is, Iran Barkley. That Roberto Duran Iran Barkley fight, boy. That was one of the greatest fights I've ever seen. Roberto Duran and Iran Barkley. Watch that fight. Watch Roberto Duran and Iran Barkley. Watch Marvelous Marvin Hagler versus John Mugabe. I ain't seen no fights like that. I ain't seen no fights like that in a minute, bro. Well, both fighters got to go through adversity. They got to take the ups and the downs. Getting hurt, overcoming the pain. Doing. Bro. I haven't seen nothing like that. I haven't seen nothing like that. And these guys was fighting. And to me, in my opinion, boxing changed a lot. In my opinion, it just changed a lot. It just changed a lot, bro. Just dog. I'm looking at it right now. Just goddamn what Roberto Duran was able to do, moving up in weight, fighting Iran Barkley. Though Iran Barkley was a monster. You see what I'm saying? And making it do what it do, man. And getting hit with some hard shots throughout the fight, dishing some hard shots, and then eventually he just chopped that tree down and got him out of there. Now, he didn't knock him out, but he dropped him, and he won. He won in a split decision. That knockdown was the difference. And Roberto Duran fought a mid-range. He fought a mid-range, and he fought him in the pocket. Mid-range, and he fought him in the pocket. He said, yeah, Duran had no business fighting Iran Barkley, but he won that. Exactly. Had no business fighting him, but he went up in there. Went up in there. He did that. He did that. Went up in there. I'm like, man, and that, guess what? Bob Aaron, that was on top rank. That was on top rank, believe it or not. That was on top rank, bro. Bro, he did that, bro. He did that. He did that, bro. Like, bro, like, this is what I'm saying, man. Like, when I look at fights and I look at fighters, this is the scope from which I judge them by. I judge these fights and fighters from the scope of that. The other stuff, I just can't, you know, they don't be feeling my pain, dog. Like, they don't be feeling my pain when I be talking. You know, they think I'm just capping because these some new booties that just started watching boxing. I'm like, dude, I've seen other sides of the streets work together. I've seen classic fights. I've seen, no, I want to fight you. I want to fight you. We fighting. And fighters really making their promoters make these fights. I've seen this shit. Like, I haven't seen this, you know, we just gonna sit back. I'm gonna just roll with Al or roll with Bob or roll the phone to see what he gonna do, and that's his job. No, I just, man, they looking at me like I got, but they look at me like I got 9 heads though when I be talking. They look at me like I got 9 heads. He says, facts, Jacobs got gas in the second half, and Ryder managed enough, was tagging Jacobs up. You know, again, you know, whether you like it or not, it is what it is. What's done is done. He say, Coach, people forget Iran Barkley knocked out Thomas Hearns and Roberto Duran beat David Moore. Bro, listen, bro. Shit, bro, I'm gonna tell you something, bro. Who else with Barkley? Barkley was a monster, man. But there's no way in the hell Roberto Duran should have whooped him. Roberto Duran, there's no way in hell Roberto Duran should have whooped him. Not Roberto Duran. Roberto Duran came up in there. He did that. Roberto Duran came up in there. He did that, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Pepe, what you say, fam? You say Duran versus Barkley versus Sugar Ray versus Hearn. Hell of a fight. Greatest fight you ever see. Yeah, just, bro, like, and I think, listen, I'm going to tell you something, Pepe. I think now this is the one thing that people get, people who criticize Canelo, they criticize him because he's not in fights like this, like a Duran versus the Barkley fight. He's not in those Sugar Ray Leonard versus Hearns type fights. He's not in those type of fights. You know, as soon as he steps in the ring, he's automatically going to win. So the critics, this part right here, I do agree with the critics on that. Now, of course, they did hype up Caleb Plant to be this guy. And Caleb Plant did good. He did a whole lot better than I thought he was going to do. I'm not going to lie to you. Because, I was calling him Vanilla Ice, baby, all that shit. I was clowning him. But Caleb Plant got my respect. He got my respect now. Shout out to my brother, man, Boxing Logic United. Shout out to Myron for dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said, and I ran Barkley knocked down Hearns in a major upset. You know what, though, man? Knowing that Hearns, I don't know. Hey, Myron, I don't know what the exact odds was on that fight when they fought. I didn't know what the exact odds was on that fight. Yeah, man, but bro, I ain't seeing no fights like that no more. Now, I will say, that we did get a good fight in the third fight with Wilder and Fury. Wilder and Fury in the third fight was a good fight, but Wilder was tired, like in the second round, stumbling, fumbling. I was watching this. As a matter of fact, hold on, let me show you guys something. Let me show you guys something. Because Wilder was saying in the interview, that he broke his hand in the fight and his equilibrium was off in that fight. You know what I mean? But as it relates to the school and the area that I come from, guys, like those type of fights, and I will say this, the Canelo critics are right about that. You don't see those type of fights. But the thing is, now what they're saying is they feel like someone like a Jamal Charlo would be the one to give Canelo that type of fight, that type of Roberto Duran versus Iran Barkley. That type of Sugar Ray Leonard versus Hearns. You know, that type of Marvelous Marvin Hagler versus John the Beast Mugabe. That's what they're saying. So this is why, like, even me, I want to see Canelo fight Jamal Charlo. Because I need to know, guys, if this dude Jamal Charlo is who they say he is. Well, I need to know that. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Kenneth Brooks, man. Birmingham, Alabama.
Birmingham, Alabama, man. Brooks, what's your name? Well, you say you from Birmingham, right?
Yes, sir. Kenneth Brooks, yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Birmingham, Alabama. What the league read, brother? What you want to talk about?
Coach, what you think about do you remember this guy, Junior Parsons Jones, coach?
Who?
Junior Parsons Jones. Junior Jones.
Junior Jones?
Hey, so what you think about him, coach?
Yeah. Should I interview Junior Jones? I interviewed Junior Jones on Major Key Boxing about it was about 5 months ago. Yeah, I interviewed him.
Yeah, man. He beat a Margaret Taylor Bill twice, man.
Yeah. Junior Jones is a bad boy. He's not.
You were talking about Iran Barkley, coach. Iran Barkley's a heck of a fighter, man. He's tough on the ground. And I was surprised John Tony beat him so easily.
Who?
John Tony beat Iran Barkley. I was surprised John Tony beat Iran Barkley so easily. I was very shocked about that.
Oh, okay.
James likes that Tony.
Oh, yeah.
I was surprised he beat Iran Barkley.
Yeah, James. It's amazing you say James. I just interviewed James Sony on Major Key Boxing as well. Thanks to Major Key. Shout out to Major Key. That was last week. Yeah, Lights Out, man. Lights Out was a motherfucker, boy. Like, ooh. man,
all time, man, you don't get no credit, man.
Yeah.
Hey,
your phone kind of breaking up. I can barely hear you, but it's kind of like breaking up a little bit. It's not coming in clear. But hey,
I'm sorry,
yes, sir.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear a little bit.
Hey, coach, man, I might show, man. I might inspire, man. I might everything about you, coach. I think you're a great guy, man. A great commentator, man. You know the game inside out, man. You keep it real for 2 seconds, snowstorm, man. And I like the show, brother.
All right, thank you so much, man. Bruce, thank you so much from Birmingham, Alabama. Thank you for calling in, my brother. Salute to you, fam. Yes, sir. Salute.
Yes, sir. Thank you, my brother.
Yes, sir. Con Saunders said Canelo has not had those great matchups. That's my criticism about the current era. Not even the elites are tested. You know what, Con Saunders, you're right. I would say the closest thing to that type of nick and tuck fight that I'm talking about, like the Marvelous Marvin Hagler versus John the Beast Mugabe. Hell, even Azuma Nelson versus the great Salvador Sanchez. Azuma Nelson had 13 professional fights when he fought Salvador Sanchez and gave Salvador Sanchez all the hell he wanted. You know what I mean? He got stopped in the 15th round. I think he got dropped. He got dropped in like the 10th round too, as well. Somewhere up in there. But you get what I'm saying, though. Like, yeah, Canelo don't have those kind of fights, and that's the truth. You see what I'm saying? He don't have those kind of fights. But is that kind of talent there? Clearly, Caleb Plant wasn't it. Clearly, Billy Joe Saunders wasn't it. Callum Smith wasn't it. Triple G in the first fight was it. He was it in the first fight. Second fight was pretty good too. Triple G fought off the back foot in the second fight. He haven't really had those fights. So is that because the talent level isn't there? And if Jamal Charlo is supposed to be that guy, that's why we have to see that fight. We got to see that fight, dog. We got to see that fight for the simple fact that that's the only way we are going to know. That's the only way we're going to know if Jamal Charlo is who they say he is. We need to see him and Canelo fight each other. I want to put this Canelo ducking Charlo turned down the contract in 2019. I want to put this shit to bed. I want to put this to bed. We gotta have that fight. I just want to put it to bed, bro. I want to put it to bed. I really do, bro. I want to put it to bed. It's obviously, they ain't nobody fighting each other. He say Charlo He say they won't even throw multiple combos. He say Charlo lacking the discipline to beat Canelo. You know, I didn't even want to talk about this shit. You know what I mean? To be honest with you, I'm not even want to talk about this, but everybody know he had got arrested for. I guess this is for a case that happened in 2021 and 2021. You know, hopefully the brother get out of that. I hope this doesn't have anything to do with him not being able to land a Canelo fight. You know what I mean? I hope this doesn't have anything to do with that. Him not, you know, Jamal Charlo not being able to land the Canelo fight. It shouldn't. It shouldn't. Two things has nothing to do with the other. It shouldn't. You know what I mean? So hopefully that doesn't stop it. But the reason why we gotta see that fight, bro, is because this has been going on too long. I'm tired of the chatter. I'm tired of the, you know, again, I come from an era to where, you know, Roberto Duran, you ain't got no business getting in the ring with Iran Barkley. That dude is a monster. That dude gonna kill you. Yeah, I want to fight him. Man, Roberto, man, you ain't got no business getting in there. I know you got hands of stone, but you too small. You done moved all the way up from lightweight. You can't beat that dude. Yeah, I want to fight this guy. This dude gonna destroy you. No, I want to fight this guy. He knocked out Herms. Yeah, I want to fight this guy. He got in there. Not only did he get in there, I mean, it was a close fight. Bruh, that fight was so close. Roberto Duran got hurt in the fight. Iran Barkley, them overhand rights was catching him. Bop. Hey, them lead right hands, it was hitting him with. And he swole that left eye up too. He swole that left eye up, and then they was going back and forth. I think it was the 10th round, something like that. And then Roberto Duran caught him with like a 4-5 punch combination. Bop, 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 bop. Bam, dropped him. And then he won on a split decision. So if he didn't get that knockdown, they wouldn't have gave it to him. If he didn't get that knockdown, they wouldn't have gave it to him. This is how I want to see Daniel Jacobs fight last night. Hold on, as a matter of fact, hold on. Yeah, I can't. You know what? Yeah, this is how I want to see Daniel Jacobs fight last night. I wanted to see Daniel Jacobs fight like that last night. No, I'm listen. I want to see. I want to see Daniel Jacobs fight like that. I want to see him fight like that. I want to see Canelo, Roberto Duran right there. I want to see Canelo in one of these type of fights. Let me show you something. I want to see Canelo in one of these type of fights. I do not own the rights to this material for educational purposes only. I want to see Canelo. This is on Top Rank's Instagram page. I want to see him in one of these type of fights. Right there. The little man fighting the big man. And they tired. And listen, he taking some shots. Left hooks, he taking. He right there, though. He right there. See, I want to see. Look it up. He got hit with a double left hook and a right cross. He's still right there, though, in his chest. He's still right there in his chest. And then we get right here. What Duran at? Where Roberto at? That eye closing. Bap, he caught him the overhand right. Caught him to put the jab on him. Bap. That's what I want to see. I want to see. So I ain't seen this out of Canelo yet. Haven't seen any one of these fights yet. Just being honest with you. But if Jamal Charlo is supposed to be that guy, that's what I want to see. Bap, look it up. Bap, bap. Look it up. Bap, bap. Dropped him. See, this is what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Look it up. I can't show them. But that's what I'm talking about. You feel me? That's what I'm talking about. I need to see one of those type of fights. Jamal Charlo is supposed to be that guy. And since they are saying he's that guy, that's what I want to see. In the pocket. They in the pocket right there. Look at that. He caught Roberto Duran. Bap, 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 bap. Oh, that right there. Look at that. What is your boy? Boy, hold on. Let me stop. Boy, I'm getting too excited over here, boy. You know how I'm about these old school fighters. That's what I'm talking. They fought at the Trump Plaza too. Hey, that's some shit. I forgot all about Trump's fights in this. Yeah. Listen. I fought at the son. Hey, here you go. But that's what I'm talking about, bro. I need to see those type of fights. All that, what he say? He said the thing with Canelo is that these opponents don't come in to win. You get what I'm saying? All that. This what I need to see, bro. This what I need to see. But you're right. This what I need to see. I come from that era, dog. Well, you know, like, I expect a lot. I want to see this, and this is why they screaming this. I want to see that fight, bro. He says Charlo ain't that guy, but Turvev's that guy. Hey, but you know what though, Rusky? What's a Rusky? Well, listen, because they say The they says his fans are saying that. I want to see that fight to prove them right or prove them wrong. Prove them right or prove them wrong. That's why I want to see that fight, bro. That's why I want to see that fight. That's why I want to see that fight, bro. You get what I'm saying? That's why I want to see that fight, bro. I want to see that. He said, yeah, coach, James Lightside Tony knocked out Michael Nunn. Yeah. Fighting in the pocket. Fighting in the pocket. Fighting in the pocket, too. In the pocket. See, we ain't getting those type of, and this is why we want to see the Crawfords versus the Spence, because we feel like we're going to get that type of fight. Why they yelling Crawford and Spence? Because we feel like Spence is going to be that guy that can take Crawford out, and Crawford can be the guy to take Spence out, and they're going to bring the best out of each other. We feel like that these two guys are apex predators on top of their game. They are going to give us that classic fight. This is what we are clamoring for, the classic fight. You see what I'm saying? And we just ain't getting it. I think the closest thing we got to one last year was, I will say, Wilder and Fury was a classic war. I mean, being that a guy who couldn't even throw a jab or really punch, he lasted 11 rounds, was amazing to me. And he dropped Fury twice, but Fury ended up getting his ass out of there. But you get what I'm saying though, like just those type of. Now we did get a good fight with Teofimo Lopez and the dude from Australia, Cam Boso's Killer Cam. We did get a good fight with that. But Daniel Jacobs supposed to came in there like that though. He said, shout out to Jamie dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey,
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Jamie, what to say, fam? He said, I'm with you, coach, and I'm a Canelo fan, but I want him to fight. Him, whip his ass, and get it over with. Yeah, I just see that this is the thing. I want to see them fight. I'm past the point. I'm past the point to where, well, he ain't fought nobody. Well, he need to do this and do that. Man, I'm past all that shit. Listen, dog, this guy is supposed to be this monster, right? And when I think of monsters, I think of Roberto Duran's, Iran Barkley's, James Lightside Tony's, Simon Brown's, Julian Jackson, the Hulk, Mike McCullen, let's see, I think of B-Hop, B-Hop did fight dirty. I think of Sugar Ray, Marvelous Marvin Hagler, Pernell Whitaker, Oscar De La Hoya. Oscar De La Hoya was a bad boy. Treat like this is what I'm thinking of. This is what I think of. Right? So that's where I'm at with it, dog. That's where I'm at with it. Shout out to Jamie Nieto for dropping that $4.99. Bam! Super chat on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Jamie, what you say, fam? He said, I feel Canelo beats him easier than people think, but I wanted to be over with. Yeah, I just wanted to be over with too. I wanted to be over with too, bro. I want to be over with too. Because we need to see, we need to see if this guy who they say he is. We need to see if he's going to say he is. Because we have nothing to judge Jamal Charlo by because he ain't fought nobody in the middleweight division. You got to go back to the junior middleweight division to judge him. But in the middleweight division, I can't say I seen a certain fight that he had where he showed he was Matilda Gorilla because he ain't fought nobody since he been a middleweight. And he's fought 0 champions since he's been a middleweight. You see what I'm saying? So like a guy was telling me, he was telling me, yeah, man, Shakur Stevenson, he ain't got no resume. And him and Jamal Charlo resume is similar, very similar. I say, dude, Shakur Stevenson fought a champion in order to become a champion. He fought a champion in order to become a champion. And now he's fighting another champion in his weight division. So there's no comparison. Jamal Charlo he didn't have to fight no champions to win his belt. He didn't have to fight to win the belt, right? And he hasn't fought any other champions. So, you can't, there's no comparison. And this is not a dump on Jamal Charlo. This is the truth. Dude, who did he fight to win his belt? Nobody. How many champions has he fought since he's been in the middleweight division? Nobody. He fought 0. He fought 0 champions. So one guy is a little kid, Shakur Stevenson. He fought to become the WBO champion. And now he's fighting a unified title match with Oscar Valdez. I can't say the same for Jamal Charlo. I can't say the same for Jamal Charlo. I'm just calling it like I see it. He says, he said blue blood. He said blue blood. Epic breaking news. Gervonta Tank Davis' next opponent what's his name? Tank is going to fight on Rolly Romero. I already talked about that. I already talked about that. He gonna fight Rolly Romero next. In-house fight. Oh yeah, I could be a Buche. Yeah. Versus David Tool. Yeah, that was a damn good. Yeah, you get what I'm saying though. You get what I'm saying though. Come on, man. You get what I'm saying though. And this is the thing. Don Ramon, what you say, fam? He say testing yourself once a year against domestic level is not enough for preparation for Canelo. See, listen, the only reason I will always give Canelo the advantage over those other guys is not because I think he's this Super Saiyan type fighter. That's not it. Guess why I think that he will beat those other guys. He'll beat the Jamal Charlo and stuff like that. Why I think he'll beat him. You want to know why? Because he's more active than them. Activity. He's more active than those fighters. That's it. Has nothing to do with me thinking that he's a far more superior fighter and all that stuff there. That ain't even it. It's because he's more active. And these guys, they're not active in the ring. And then outside of the ring, the lifestyle that they live. You see what I'm saying? Lifestyle plays a big part in it with me. The lifestyle that they live in activity and the lifestyle that they live plays a big part in what I look at. I look at all that shit. Jamie Nieto, shout out to Jamie Nieto. Dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
What you say, Jamie? You say shout out to Oscar and Shakur Stevenson. Excited for that fight. I wish some of these other fighters had that same energy. This is what I'm saying. Like, both of these guys, shit, they giving us unification matches right now. Oscar Valdez, I'm tired of hearing about this kid. I'm gonna fight this dude. Let y'all know this dude ain't got what you think he got. And the people who team Shakur, you know, saying that, hey man, listen, man, we're gonna beat the brakes off this dude. We're gonna show y'all that Shakur is the next guy in line. He's the guy, and they fighting each other. Like, I can't compare him to Jamal Charlo in the middleweight division, because when I look at Jamal Charlo in the middleweight division, he's fought Juan Montiel, he's fought Brandon Adams, he's fought I can't even think of all of them. Juan Montiel, Brandon Adams, hold on, guys. Let me look him up. So I can't, you get what I'm saying? Like, that's how I look at it. Like, okay, this dude, he ain't fought nobody. He fought in the middleweight division. He ain't fought no other champions. He haven't even been unified. And see, that's the thing that pissed me off the most. He fought Dennis Hogan's, Matt Corballs, Hugo Centeno Jr.'s, Jorge Sebastian. Like, this is who he's fighting. And you're fighting them once a year and stuff like that. So when you fight someone like a Canelo Alverez, because of he fights so much, he's going to be a lot sharper in the ring versus someone who hardly fights. And when he does fight, the level of competition is so low, it doesn't give him, he doesn't fight enough, and he's not fighting high competition. So it's not giving him enough preparation time to get ready to fight on this level with this other guy. That's but it has nothing to do with boxing skills. Why I would pick Canelo. It has nothing to do with boxing skills at all. It has nothing to do with boxing skills. It's just that this guy, one guy, he's not. And then the thing is, I can see if he would have made an attempt to fight any of the other champions, he doesn't even want to fight any of the other champions. He said that he won't fight Andrade. So Darren Checo was a good fight. But you get what I'm saying though. This is what I gauge about. I want to see that tough fight. I want to see that. God damn, boy, like, whoo. We don't see that. He said, who's tough to beat in the fight? Elton John. Even when you think he beat him, he's still standing. Talking about Elton John. But you get what I'm saying though, like, bro, like, I wish like hell these current boxing fans could get these type of fights right now. I wish we can get those type of fights right now, bro. I wish, bro. Lord, I wish we can get those type of fights, man. You know what I mean? So, Lord, I wish we can get those type of fights, man. You get what I'm saying though? Like, I just wish we can get that. Let's see, Danny, what you say? He said Canelo petitioned to the IBL to fight Andrade during the beginning of the pandemic, and they blocked the fight. I just want to see the damn fights, man. At this point, I just want to see the fights, dog. At this point, the politics of the shit, I'm just tired. Bro. I'm just tired. You know what I mean? So I still hope that Jamal Charlo can get that fight maybe Al Hemi can pull a rabbit out of the hat and make that happen. Because we got to get this shit over with. That's where I'm at with. I just want to get this shit over with. Get this okay. Jamal Charlo, I hope he get the bag with Canelo. He gonna be the one. Yada 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 yada. We know to know, because if he's not the one, if he doesn't win, then we know what's coming next. Because these guys who's pushing this, we know their playbook by now. We know the playbook by now. That's all I'm saying. But I want to share this with you guys. I don't want nobody getting to the point. Content creators, please don't get like this guy. I don't know this brother.
Facts. Do you have any boxing facts?
Hey, why did he request the franchise belt then? Just tell me that.
All right, so I went from this.
He never requested it. Show me where he requested it. Drop the article right now.
Okay, hold on. Hey, look up Mauricio Suleiman says Canelo.
All right, we're not going here with that.
How you're not addressing the fact that I said look up Mauricio Suleiman
2019. If Canelo's so afraid, why would he turn down the fight?
Let's not get into what I want to show you is the name calling. Yeah, that's fine. That's what they do. The threatening and all that stuff there, we don't need that, right? That's uncalled for. Two grown men, but
in 2019. Why did he turn down the fight?
Okay, why did he
turn down the link? You want me to drop the link right now? You want me to drop the link?
I don't care about no. I'm talking to you, bro.
I'm talking about facts.
I'm talking about facts. Calm down. Hey,
so we know that stuff like this happens, right? I'm gonna let you finish hearing a little bit of this, and we know some stuff like this happens, right? Do not get caught up on this online rhetoric. Don't get caught up in threatening people. Don't get caught up in saying you're gonna get your guns and your shooters and this and that. Don't get caught up on that, right? This shit is not the Jerry Springer show over here. We don't run that over here. But I'm just saying, this is what happens when you get overly emotional and
emotional, bro.
I'm asking you a question. Can you answer the question?
It's okay. It's gonna be okay. I know your channel's failing. I know I passed you on 1 year. I know you're gonna mute me like a bitch, but it's okay.
I'm not even gonna mute you, bro. I'm asking you just answer the question.
It's gonna be okay. I'm trying to answer the guy who got passed in 1 year.
Let's answer the question.
Answer the question.
All right, so this is I don't know what the hell this is about, really, to be honest with you.
Country, you know you're in a safe room, surrounded by a bunch
in the same room. Otherwise, you'd be looking for your.
All right.
I'm talking about
All right, so this way he threatens the guy.
I'm asking you a question. Can you answer the question?
It's okay. It's gonna be okay. I know your channel's failing. I know I passed you on 1 year. I know you're gonna.
Okay, I do not own the rights to this material for educational purposes only, right?
It's gonna be okay. I'm trying to answer the guy who got passed in 1 year.
Let's answer the question. Let's answer.
Why do you answer the question? You don't know these things. The reason why you say the things you say is because, first of all, we're not in the same room. Otherwise, you'd be looking for your fucking teeth. Second of all, you go on to Canelo fame.
You're a telephone tough guy. That's what you are,
bro. In person, you would have said that.
You're not a man. Hold on. You're not a man. You a bitch that bleed wants some.
All right, so it got into the name calling and stuff like that, and the guy was threatening, saying that he wanted to do this to IBFP, IBFP and all that stuff there. It is what it is. I'm just saying, right? It's not that serious. It's not that serious, right? It is what it is. It's not that serious. In a debate, one guy says something, he listens. Another guy says something, he's quiet, he listens. And then, you look at the facts or whatever the case may be, whatever you present it. And that's how that goes. What happens on YouTube is you don't have debates because these guys don't know how to have debates. A lot of these guys, it's a bunch of nigga shit. You see what I'm saying? I'm gonna yell at you. You're gonna yell at me. I'm gonna scream at you. You're gonna scream at me. I'm gonna talk about your mama. You're gonna talk about my mama. I'm gonna talk about shooting you. You're gonna talk about shooting me. I'm gonna talk about coming to your city, pulling up. You're gonna talk about coming to my city, pulling up. I'm gonna invite you to come to my city. You're gonna invite me to come to your city, and that's just what it's gonna be. And ain't nothing gonna happen to nobody. Nothing's gonna happen to nobody. And that's just the facts. That's just the facts. Nothing's gonna happen to nobody. Nothing. You know what I mean? But I will say this: IBLP handled it pretty well. IBLP, from what I've heard, he didn't threaten him. And I don't know IBLP, but he's funny. He's funny in the motherfucker. But he didn't threaten him. But the other guy was threatening him, so he was just replying back to the other guy. Yeah, man. But the threats and stuff, man, like you can't, I don't know who the dude is, Southpaw, whatever. I don't know who the dude is, but and I don't know IBLP neither. You know what I mean? But you ain't got to threaten the man because, you know what I mean? Like, if you can't prove your point to the guy on his platform, you don't need to threaten him, talking about you going to knock his teeth out and stuff like that. But that's between two men. It ain't got nothing to do with me. But that's just my 2 cents on it. But I spoke on it because I've experienced this shit. I've experienced it. I've experienced it. That's it. But ain't no. I've experienced it. You know, trust me. This shit just I'm not at home. Oh, damn. Somebody told me they're gonna do such and such. I'm not at home shaking like booty me. Trust me. You say for real, that shit had me down. Yeah, that shit had me dying too. And the shit was so funny.
You don't box, you ashamed of your race. You don't box, you ashamed of your race. You don't box, you're ashamed of your face. You don't box, you ashamed of your race. You don't box, I would beat the fuck at you. You don't box and you're ashamed of your race. You don't box and you're...
So you don't box and you're ashamed of your race is why Jamal Charlo ducked the Canelo fight in 2019?
Yeah, all the other shit is irrelevant. You know what I mean? Other than that, that's it. It's that boy Coach Malachi Williams signing out. New Media Today USA Boxing. Let's give everybody a round of applause. Yeah, the threats and all that stuff there, bro. That shit ain't even cause for. That shit ain't even cause for. I mean, I'm just saying, it's really not, because to be honest with you guys, nothing is going to happen and no one's going to do anything. I'm mad. I'm upset. I'm going to say something to you to make you angry. I'm going to look mean in front of the camera. I'm going to look hard in front of the camera. And I'm going to yell and scream. And that's about all. That's about all that's going to happen. Nothing else is going to happen. Just being honest with you. Nothing else is going to happen. And if something else is going to happen, I'm not familiar with it. I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it. These dudes, bro, like, think about it. Some of you guys like Carm, all that, you probably been on several different panels. Like, you don't heard a whole bunch of serious stuff. The shit sound good. Oh man, nigga, when I see you, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna knock your bitch ass out. You better know about me, boy.
The fuck?
You better ask somebody about me.
Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis.
I'm telling you, boy, I'm gonna knock your ass. I'm telling you, boy.
You wish you could work it the way I do.
Boy, you ain't got no idea. You better ask somebody about me, boy. Shit, I'm telling you, boy, I do this and that to you.
Shut up! Before I bust a cap up in your ass.
These are grown men. Grown ass men. Grown men. One grown man threatening another grown man. Come to Chicago. For what? Dude told me, come to Memphis, homie. Come to Memphis. Yeah, come to Memphis. Okay, so I'm gonna spend some money, buy me a plane ticket, fly to Memphis.
To this day.
For what? Come to Memphis so I can shoot you. He said, got a good one for you, coach. Box Rec has Tank as top 135. Speak on that real quick, please. Box Rec has Tank on top number 135. Well, I mean, it's opinionated. I don't know what's the basis, Damien, to be honest with you, for why the Box Rec will have him at 135. I don't know what's the criteria for which they judge that. You know what I mean? So I think what Tank has a 135. Well, Tank has a WBA regular belt. I think Kambosos has the super, and Devin Haney has the super WBC title. So I don't know. Maybe Box Rec feels like in their opinion that Tank Davis is the better fighter out of the three. Maybe that's it. I mean, maybe that has to be it. That has to be it. I don't know the criteria from which they made that decision. You know what I mean? But maybe that's what they feel. He say Devin has the regular. Nah, Devin doesn't have the regular. Devin has a super WBC, right? Don't they don't the lightweight division have a super? Lightweight division have a super belt, right? Let me see. Doesn't the lightweight division have a super belt? Because we know Kambosos got the French fries belt. We know that. We know he got the French fries belt. So hold on. Hold on, let me see. Let me look right there. I just want to make sure. So WBC lightweight champion. So basically, if Devin Haney is the regular title WBC champion, then that means the lightweight division don't have a super belt. That means the lightweight division don't have a super belt. They don't have a super, so okay. So if they don't have a super, then this is the belt. And they got a picture of him right here. Then they have Kambosos right here, franchise. I wonder why they don't have a picture of Kambosos. I wonder why they don't have a picture. I wonder why they don't have a picture on 702 man cave. You're right. Yeah, he has. They don't have a super lightweight title. They don't have a super lightweight title. And you can see right here, they don't even have a picture of Kambosos on it. They got Devin Haney right here. They have Devin Haney right here. He's the WBC lightweight. What it says, WBC lightweight champion. And George Kambosos is the franchise. I wonder why they don't have a picture of George Kambosos there if the franchise is a superior belt. I don't know. Oh, so Lomachenko is ranked number 1 here. Lomachenko is ranked number 1. Number 1, let me see. Yeah, he's right here. Let me see something. So I'm gonna tell you something. George Kambosos, he gonna fuck around. And they got Ryan Garcia number 2. So they got Ryan Garcia number 2, Lomachenko number 1. See, Kambosos gonna mess around. He gonna have to fight one of these 2 guys eventually. He gonna have to fight one of these 2 guys eventually. Cause I got my money on Kambosos. Not Kambosos. I got my money on Lomachenko if him and Kambosos fight each other. If Kambosos fights Lomachenko, I'm not betting on him. I'm not betting on him. Not saying that Kambosos won't beat Lomachenko, but I'm not betting on him. So I'm hearing that Kambosos, Lou DiBella saying they're not going to fight Devin Haney. They're through it in the Devin Haney business. So he's going to fight one of these 2 guys. Well, you know what? I can't say that. Maybe one of these 2 guys if you're looking for money, or maybe he'll just have some kind of tune-up fight over here. Because we know Ryan Garcia is fighting this guy. Ryan Garcia is fighting the brother from Ghana. So maybe George Kambosos will fight somebody in the top 10 or top 15, maybe. Fuck around. Hey, listen, let me tell you something. Yeah, I want to have me a tune-up fight. Then after the tune-up fight, then I'm going to fight somebody else. Yeah, you fuck around to get tuned up. Mess around to get tuned up. Talking about you want to have a tune-up fight. So, Halim, you say Haney got the bum belt. Okay, now if he got the bum belt, what's the real belt? If Devin Haney has the bum belt, what is the real belt? Anybody? You hear me, Damien? Halim said that Devin Haney has the bum belt. Okay, let's say we run with that. Let's say for argument's sake, we run with that Devin Haney has the bum belt. If Devin Haney has the bum belt, somebody please tell me what is the real WBC belt in the lightweight division, please. I'm asking. He says Kambosos should be number 1 on that list. And he's not number 1 on that list because he has a franchise belt. Oh, you saying number 1? You saying number 1 on the 135 list of box rec? Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what their criteria is. I don't know what their criteria is. You know what I mean? For how they decide. Apparently, it's subjective to them. You see what I'm saying? On Devin, he's not a draw. I mean, they haven't signed in the contract though, Joe. They haven't signed in the contract, and they're paying them millions of dollars. He said WBC stated franchise is supreme belt already. Okay, well that's the WBC. They can say what they want to say. So explain this to me. If the WBC franchise is supreme belt, why they don't have George Kambosos supreme ass right here, his picture right here, and why they got the guy who has the inferior belt right here? Why do they have a picture of this guy? And I'm gonna give you a perfect example of what I'm talking about. In the WBC, they show their primary in the WBC. The guy who was on the front page of the rankings, that's the main guy. That's their main champion. I'm going to show you. Again, I don't give a damn either way it go. Tyson Fury. Why is Tyson Fury here? He's here because he is the main guy for the WBC. Let's go to Bridgerweight. They have Oscar Rivas there. Why do they have Oscar Rivas there? Because he's the main guy for the WBC. Now they don't have a French fries belt in here, but I'm just showing you something. Lunga Mokabu. They got this dude here. This dude is straight trash. But they got him there. He's their main guy. Let's go to light heavy. Light heavy. They have Artur Beterbiev. They got him here because he's their main guy. He's their main guy. Artur Beterbiev, right? Let's go down to super middleweight. You're going to see Canelo Alverez. So Canelo Alvarez, why do they have him here? Because he is the main champion there, right? He's the main champion there. Let's see. You got super middle. Middle, who we got at middle? Middle, we got Jamal Charlo. Why is he here? Because he's WBC. He's the main guy there. He's the main guy there, right? And then when we go down to super welter, you're going to see Jamal Charlo. Bam. How did I guess that? Jamal Charlo. How did I guess that? Must be Nostradamus. He's their main champion, right? And then when I go down to welterweight, I'm going to see Errol Spence. Well, how did I know that? Because he's the main champion there. So in all of these rankings, weight divisions, you always see the picture of the main champion with the WBC. That's all I'm saying. If I go to super lightweight, guess what I'm going to see? Josh Taylor. Oh, how did I guess that? How did I guess that? In this weight division, lightweight division, where the French fries belt is supposed to be the superior belt, why they don't have the superior champion right here? Why do they have this guy here? That's can anybody answer that question? Because I don't know. I have a GED. I don't know. Maybe someone can teach me something. Maybe someone can educate me or something. I don't know. I want to learn something. I want to learn something. He say, I didn't want to rehash this. I thought it was interesting. They had taken 135. Yeah. I don't know why. I don't know what their criteria is though. No, Damien, to be honest with you. He said, interesting, coach. Yeah, very interesting. He said, check 160. In the middleweight division, they got Jamal Charlo. The middleweight division, they got Jamal Charlo. And this is what I'm saying. He said, Coach, I haven't sat down and watched Tyson Fury. The dude really got skins, man. But you get what I'm saying though? They have all of the main champions there. Camboso is supposed to be the superior champion in that division, right? Why they don't have a picture of him like they have Tyson Fury? You got a picture of Tyson Fury, picture of Canelo Alvarez, Jamal Charlo, Josh Taylor, Oscar Rivas, Beterbiev. Shit, if I go to lightweight, you're gonna see a picture. Hold on, I'm gonna show you how good I am at this shit. Show you how good I am at this. If I go to lightweight, I'm gonna see a picture of Oscar Valdez. No, if I go to featherweight, I'm gonna see a picture of Oscar Valdez. Super feather. So we seen lightweight. Lightweight is on Devin Haney. Super light is on Josh Taylor. Lightweight is Devin Haney. See, they got a picture of Devin right there, right? And if I go to feather, super feather, how much you want to bet we see Oscar Rivas? Oh, Oscar Valdez. Sorry about that. That's what I meant, Oscar Valdez. Ding, 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 Oscar Valdez. So, why is he here? He is a superior champion in that weight division. So I don't, I hear what Mauricio Suleiman is saying, but from what he's saying and what I see is, and then it don't matter what he's saying anyway, because there's only 6. When it comes to undisputed, I don't care how you slice it, how you dice it. When you look at what BoxRec recognizes, BoxRec's supposed to be the Bible. Ring Magazine recognizes Ring Magazine when they look at the undisputed champions and throughout the history of the sport of boxing in the 4-weight division era, in the 4-belt era. Guess what? They're gonna have Bernard Hopkins number 1. They're gonna have Jermaine Taylor number 2, undisputed in the 4-belt era. Jermaine Taylor beat Bernard Hopkins. They're gonna have the third one was on Terrence Crawford, number 3, when he beat Ndongo. They're gonna have when the dude there from Ukraine, Alexander Usyk, number 4. They're gonna have Josh Taylor, number 5, and they're gonna have Canelo Alverez, number 6, and that's all you're gonna see. You ain't gonna see no Teofimo Lopez's. You ain't gonna see no George Kambosos there. This. So I don't say that shit. Mauricio Sudamar talking about some bullshit. You know, as Mauricio Sudamar said, we are introducing at the WBC, we are introducing a new concept, and people don't want to embrace the concept. This is just a new concept that we came up with, that we pulled out on the side of our asses, and we just hope people just roll with it and just accept what we say. But hey, man, do you, man. Do what you feel. Other than that, that's it. It's that boy, Coach Malachi Williams, signing out. Let's give everybody a round of applause. You know how we do it, man. Let everybody have a good Super Bowl Sunday.
Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis.
Yeah, man. Hey, what you say? He say, Barcelona say, Coach is spanking that fool softly. No, I'm just asking a question. You know what I mean? Hey, man, I'm just asking a question. I'm just asking a question, dog. I'm just asking a question. I don't care, who's what, but I'm just saying, like, I'm looking at what I'm seeing and like, okay, well, how come this dude? How come that dude? How come this dude up there with this dude? This dude's want to be superior. They ain't even got a picture of this dude up here with his superior ass. He's so damn superior, they can't even put a picture of this dude on there. Arlette, what you say, Queen? She said it's a shame that Coach has to break it down to these people like preschoolers. Hey, you listen, man. When I listen, Arlette, I have to do this because I want to make sure that I leave no stone unturned. No stone unturned. Bottom line. Fact of the matter is, as a matter of fact, we can go step shit. Hold on, hold on, Ring Magazine. Ring Magazine. Go to Ring Magazine, hold on. Got Pernell Whitaker right there. What that was, Sweet Pea fan. Let's go to Ring Magazine. Ring Magazine is supposed to be the Bible, right? Ring Magazine, the Bible? Is Ring Magazine the Bible? Let's see. Is Ring Magazine the Bible? That's what they say. Katie Taylor, undisputed. Give me a list of, Jamie McCaskill, Josh Taylor, Jamal Taller, Brian Castano, Fife, undisputed. Right here, man. Hey, man, this ain't no shade. This ain't no shade at all. I'm just, Ring Magazine's supposed to be the Bible, right? They show when Alexander Usyk became undisputed in cruiserweight. They showed Katie Taylor retaining her undisputed titles. I'm gonna tell you what you ain't gonna see here. You ain't gonna see Leo. You ain't gonna see Teofimo Lopez, or you ain't gonna see George Kambosos. I can promise you that. You're not gonna see them here. I can promise you that. Rick Ross here. Okay. Let me see, can I find, because they have it. They have it. Like the list of all of the undisputed. Like Ring Magazine has it. Trivia. You're not gonna see it there, bro. You're not gonna see it there. I don't give a damn. Oh, listen, my man. There go my man. I got that picture right there. Pernell right there, punching Oscar in the face. I hated De La Hoya back then. I was an Oscar De La Hoya hater. You know what I mean? You see what they showing Sugar Ray and Hagler. I had Hagler winning that fight. I was mad at Sugar Ray. Ali and Frazier. See what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Rocky Marciano. See what I'm saying? Sugar Ray, my favorite fighter of all time, Sugar Ray Robinson, the original Sugar. Joe Louis right there. Don't get me started, man. Listen, don't get me started. Let me get off. Don't get me started, man. The original Sugar. I be getting emotional when it comes to the old school fighters now. You see the fanboy come at me when it comes to the old school fighters. You know what I mean? But other than that, man, that's it. It's up by Coach Malachi. Let's do this OJ the Jew Man style. Let's give everybody a shout out. You know how we do it. Hey, man, shout out to the Queen Arlette. Okay. Shout out to Nick Rich. Shout out to Lisa Bell. Shout out to Lil Green Eyes P. Okay. Shout out to the Queen Karma Serene. Let's see. Shout out to all of the sisters, man, who showed up. And even the ones who are not here. Shout out to all of the sisters who showed up and the ones who are not here as well. Shout out to the Queen of Green Eyes P. Shout out to James Brown. Shout out to my main man Myron, Boxing Logic United. Shout out to everyone who called in. Shout out to Jarvis from Brooklyn. Shout out to Derek from Florida. Shout out to Kadeem from Shreveport, Louisiana. Shout out to Steve Kim from LA. And shout out to Brooks from Birmingham, Alabama. Shout out to Danny Drew in the building. Shout out to Haleen. Shout out to Akon. Shout out to Riches the most. Shout out to ABE. Shout out to Pugilism. Shout out to Don Ramon. Shout out to Giovanni. Shout out to Presidential Luke. Shout out to Major Key Boxing as well. Shout out to shout out to Moni Brown was here as well. Shout out to Moni Brown. Shout out to Joe Strummer. Shout out to Kenneth Brooks. Shout out to Teach. Salute to Jeff Lucietta. What's going on, my brother Jeff? Shout out to Lack 74. Shout out to King KO. Salute to Steve Z. Shout out to who I have. Con Shonery. What's going on, fam? Shout out to Eddie Val in the building. 702 Man Cave. Shout out to King Midas. Just like King Midas, as I was told. Shout out to Jeff Lucietta. Let's see. Shout out to Steve Z. Shout out to Haleen from the UK with the AK. Shout out to my brother Cassidy as well, man. Shout out to Cassidy. Shout out to my brother Charlo. Shout out to my brother Damian Bennett, man. Baltimore in the house. Shout out to Harlem, New York. Shout out to Harlem. You know, my grandfather's from Harlem. Let's see. Shout out to Ruski. Ruski, what's going on, man? Shout out to K. Causey. What's going on, bro? Eddie Val in the building. Arthur Hawkins, Big Hawk in the building. Big Hawk. Swooping in like an eagle. He's a hawk, but he's swooping in like an eagle. Shout out to Easy Dimes. Shout out to I think I got everybody, man. Danny. Shout out to Danny. What's going on, fam? Shout out to King Grayson. Shout out to Nino B. Shout out to who else we have in the building. I think that's it. Tupac 13, G Code, live by, die by. Shout out to A Sneed in the building. Paul Evans, salute. And I think that's it. Other than that, that's it. Con Sharma said, Pernell won that fight. Yeah, man, Pernell won that fight. He won that fight. You goddamn right. Other than that, that's it. Yes, Harlem in the building, man. Harlem. Minister Abdul Kareem Muhammad. James 37X, my grandfather. From Harlem. Other than that, Ariel, shout out to Ariel Espinal. Shout out to my main man Cassidy as well. Other than that, that's it. This is boy Coach Malachi Williams signing out. Nobody Today USA Boxing. You know my motto. I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow, 3:00 Eastern Standard Time. We're gonna get it in. You know my motto. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe to the like button. If you're old to the channel, hit the like button. And don't meet me there, beat me there. See you guys tomorrow, 3:00 Eastern Standard Time. Peace.
Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go. Come on.